Yeah, this ain't normal. This ain't from round here. This right here, out of this world, let's go! Yo, this ain't a stream, this a cosmic event. Every word hit hard, every frame leave dents. They talk views, we talk impact and intent. Whole feed on fire when the signal gets sent. This that loud, that pure, that uncut flame. All the shows act wild, but they all sound tame. We break mics, bend time, shake whole lanes. While they chase clout, we engrave names. Yeah, we flying past clouds with the realest appeal. You watching greatness, this ain't no real. This that truth they scared to feel. This that out of this world, not your regular deal. Out of this world, we don't play fair. Talk too slick, get dropped mid-air. Too real, too raw, too rare. This broadcast burned through the solar glare. Out of this world, they can't compare. Whole net shook when the feed declare. If you ain't tuned in, better stay aware. Cause we taking over everywhere. They ain't built for this pressure, this height, this zone. They throw stones, we drop comments through phones. You want real, you know where it's shown. Not earthborn, but we taking the throne. This for the ones who don't flinch at the truth, who vibe with the heat, not the flash or spoof. Every shot cut deep like a cosmic tooth. While they tweet fake beef, we ignite the booth. Ain't no blueprint for the way you rise. Ain't no cap in these satellite eyes. You feel that? That's the skies collide. Cause out of this world, don't apologize. Out of this world, whole scene disrupt. Every clip like a lift off, straight corrupt. No edits, no fluff, just full grown cuts. While they glitch in fear, we erupt. Out of this world, ain't no disguise. You can't fake light, that flood the skies. We bring truth while the weak improvise. This is legacy, recognize. A signal in the dark, too bright to ignore. This ain't broadcast, this is war. Not local, not known, beyond every zone, and still got the throne. Out of this world, let the cosmos hear. Let them know that the kings are here. This ain't hype, this is crystal clear. We above all ranks, all stats, all fear. Out of this world, the final form. When the weak fold up, we transform. So when they ask who broke the norm, tell them loud, out of this world, born. Beyond the script, beyond the screen. This is more than a show. It's a whole new being.
Funny how they point fingers like they clean, huh? Let me remind you real quick.
You ain't any better, so stop that flex. Acting like your hands clean, but I seen that mess. Throwing shade from a throne made of glass and debt. But you broke in the soul, don't forget that yet. You ain't any better, so stop that flex. Acting like your hands clean, but I seen that mess. Throwing shade from a throne made of glass and debt. But you broke in the soul, don't forget that yet. You judge me? Cool, but watch where you stand. You preach real loud with dirt on your hands. You fake woke, fake deep, fake wise, fake peace. Trying to act like you healed, but you lie through your teeth. I seen what you do when the lights go dim. All them secrets you hide, yeah, they swim and swim. But you drown in denial, dressed up in style. While the truth getting louder every mile. You post like a saint, live like a fraud. Frontin' like you righteous, but you bend every law. I ain't saying I'm perfect, I bleed too. But at least I don't pretend like I see through you. Ain't any better, so stop that flex. Acting like your hands clean, but I seen that mess. Throwing shade from a throne made of glass and debt. But you broke in the soul, don't forget that yet. You ain't any better, so stop that flex. Acting like your hands clean, but I seen that mess. Throwing shade from a throne made of glass and debt. But you broke in the soul, don't forget that yet. Tell me how you real when your word mean nothing. Switch sides quick when the crowd start buzzing. You clap for the lie, but ignore the truth. Cause honesty hit like a chipped front tooth. You dress it up nice, but the stain don't fade. Soul been cloudy since the 3rd or 4th grade. Trying to lecture me like you earned that crown. But your kingdom weak and your roots ain't sound. I don't need your praise or your fake respect. Keep your likes, keep your tags, I don't need that check. I walked through the fire, didn't lie on the way. You just play clean cause you scared of the flames. You ain't any better, so check your pride. Judge me all day but can't sleep at night. You run from mirrors, I face what's mine. So next time you talk, just stay in line.
Before you look down, look inside. You ain't any better.
truth bombs straight through jumps you. Shadow band soldiers in a digital war. One click we breach through every locked door. Algorithms fear the words we speak, cause we ride for the voices they delete. We ain't monetized, but we mobilize. Turn your live stream into televised heat. Go, go, strike team go. Smashing through the censorship, taking control. Go, go, strike team go. Underground kings on a digital world. Privately owned, government operated. Let's go. We the ghosts in the code. Yeah, we activated. From the chat to the feed, we don't play fair. Woke them up with the truth they can't bear. Pixel camo, minds like ammo. One truth drop will leave your whole team scrambled. Strike team sharp like a shadow blade. Never sell soul just to get that paid. We ain't bots, we the pulse of the street. Living free on a privatized elite beat. Go, go, strike team go. Smashing through the censorship, taking control. Go, go, strike team go. Broadcast warriors breaking the mold. Privately owned, yeah. Government operated. Facts. We the nightmare AI can't replicate. They watch us. They flag us. They fear us. But we just keep coming. Strike team never sleeps. Go strike team, go. Call it what you want. We run the show. Properly owned, government operated. Strike team locked in, never faded. Still breathing, never been the one they chase. Taught myself to hunt without a trace. Raised my voice, shook the graves. You pulled the pin, now face what stays. You built a monster, now deal with it. I don't fold, I move deliberate. Shadow in your mind that won't quit. This ain't a warning, this is it. You built a monster. Built a monster. Now live with your conscience. Tried to push me down past the limit. Now I'm clawing through every minute. Stood alone, no gimmicks. Now the throne got my imprint in it. You built a monster, and I'm colder. Walked through heat, came out bolder. You built a monster, no more orders. This is me, without the borders. Look at the mess that silence bred. Now come confess. Look what you fed. Now count the weight of every step. Look who's back. You built a monster, and I don't forgive. Not your ego, I exist. You built a monster, I won't forget. No curtain call, just consequence. You didn't break me, you built me. I was always here, now you just see it.
Numbers in the boardroom, ticking clocks. Your freedom's on a spreadsheet, locked in a box. Smile for the camera, slave for the plot. They reset the game, you forgot you got caught. Digital chains on your digital neck. Passports, passwords, pay with a check. Freedom bought out by a corporate rep. They selling salvation but cash the debt. Own nothing, be happy, that's the bait. Meanwhile, billionaires inflate your fate. Screens keep flashing your pre-approved cage. A world on lease, a future in chains. Reset or regret? Who's stacking the deck? Reset or regret? Another pawn, another check. Reset or regret? New slaves in a turtleneck. Reset or regret? Wake up or what's left gets wrecked. Digital dollars, social score tags, smile wrong once, get a red flag. Food line tickets printed by the elite. Eat your bugs while they feast on meat. Click, agree, surrender your mind. Terms and conditions buried in fine lines. It ain't about saving the human race. It's the same old scam with a cleaner face. Upload your dreams, download your soul. Trade real skies for black control. If freedom's a virus, they made the cure. But the cure is a chain you can't endure. Reset or regret? Who's stacking the deck? Reset or regret? Another pawn, another check. Reset or regret? Silence signed an architect. Reset or regret? Better stand now or it's permanent. Choice ain't coming. It's already here. Protect who? Serve what? You break us, then preach law. You don't keep peace. You manufacture war. Flashing lights ain't safety, it's a threat. They show up late or they show up with death. Call them for help, but they circle like sharks. Badge and a gun don't mean they got heart. You said just comply, but we still got shot. Said few bad apples, then you fed the rot. Law and order more like fear and control. Your uniform's clean, but your conscience cold. We got trauma in the streets, you patrol like prey. You ain't protecting, you just getting paid. Militarized minds with no peace in sight. All armored up, but scared of a flashlight. Who do you serve? Who do you protect? You silence the voice and you cash the check. Who's got the gun? Who's in the vest? You kneel on the neck and they call it respect. We ain't forget, we don't forgive. We want the truth, not how you live. This ain't reform, this is resist. We take the streets, we raise the fist. They got tanks for the protest, zip ties for kids, but can't stop a shooter in the school they hid. Blue wall of silence, that's a gang in disguise. But we the thugs, right? We the ones that despise. Who badge up with pride while the system decays. How many walk free after taking a life away? Put community on your squad car lie, but treat us like suspects till the day we die. Don't talk peace, you brought the riot gear. Don't say protect when you weaponize fear. Truth hurts worse than a baton to the ribs, but this time we document the whole world lives. Who do you serve? Who do you protect? You silence the voice and you cash the check. Who's got the gun? Who's in the vest? You kneel on the neck and then call it respect. We ain't forget, we don't forgive. We want the truth, not how you live. This ain't reform, this is resist. We take the streets, we raise the fists. They say justice is blind, but she peeks through her veil. Sees blue first, lets the rest rot in jail. You can't heal a wound by ignoring the pain. You can't clean a badge without scrubbing the stain. Protect who? Serve what? We the people. You forgot.
Fuck you in the ass! Hey! Guess what I got in this bag?
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Out of This World Live. I'm your host, Patrick, a.k.a. OTW. Welcome back to the show, folks. We got 12 people in the house. Hit the like button, share it out, do the usual thing that us broadcasters end up asking the audience to do, which is, doesn't cost anything. It's just a little bit of time there. It's like 2 seconds. You click like, share, and then if you're not sub, go ahead and sub, and then click the bell, so you get notified every time we go live, because this is a live broadcasting channel, right? So we do videos and shorts, but those are a very rare compared to the lives that we do. So welcome to the show. I know I'm repeating myself here, but I want to shout out the chat. So let's get at it right away. Mr. Bear Jew is in the house. What's up? We have Freedom Grower, Snafu Snaps. Welcome to the show. Inquisitive Archivist. We also have Quantum Epic. Welcome, welcome. We have Planet X Watcher, channel member. What's up, Cynthia? We also have, let me go down the list and see who else we have. All right. Yeah. You guys have a lot to say. Whoa, we got Chris. Hey, dude. All right. Dude. The link I'm dropping it now is for you, Mr. Chris Rasta. I'd like to freaking know what the fuck happened, dude. I mean, we all saw you get arrested right here live on OTW here. We would like to have like the post event description of what the hell's that all about, right? And let me see who else is in the house. The Frequency Forge is in the house. What's up? We got Lex Animata is in the house, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, that's it. All right, man. Everybody welcome Mr. Rasta, the fucking king. Hey, hold on a second. Oh, good God, the fuck. Hey, dude, hold on a second, man. I'll do this again. Hold on a second. Come on. What the fuck is this? All right, everybody. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Chris Rust in the house, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of technical issues, but we got that solved. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Hey, man. I mean, we were all like the jaw on the ground watching you get arrested in your own, and what you were at your business, right?
Yes.
So break it down for us, bro. What the hell was that all about?
So pretty much I believe in psilocybin mushrooms, and I believe in cannabis as a religious sacrament. I fought very hard for it, and I won a psilocybin case. So they didn't like it. They came back with gunpoints while my lady friend and I were playing checkers, and they drew their guns and said, "Let me see your hands." So I don't shoot, or I don't know. I'm gonna ask for the body cam and all this stuff. But then they threw me in the automobile, and they asked me and a lady friend, "Where's the money at?" It's like armed robbery. And they found about 4 candy bars of mushroom psilocybin candy bars, when I could go anywhere in Big Bear right now to any liquor store, even the health and wellness, and buy mushrooms and mushroom candy bars. So they arrested me. Uh, they knew they were going to lock me up on a Saturday, so that way I didn't see no judge until sometime in the middle of the week. And just they put me in a high profile cell. where actually one of my friends was beat to death. They said that one of my friends died in West Valley, which really he died in Big Bear County Jail in the same cell I was held in maximum security. They said my case, I had a narcotics, and the narcotic was a psilocybin mushroom, but it's been an ancient tool for many, many years. And so I could have easily, like I told Jennifer, I said, Jennifer, I could have easily just went and got a 9 to 5 job and just did what I had to do. But I said, I feel like there's more to it now. And I said, I want to fight for jurisdiction and freedom. So I'm going to open to exercise our rights to show that we have standing as a living man and woman. That statutes, codes, ordinances, and policies are a fucking joke. And I try to give them my documents that I've already filed with the sheriffs. I filed with the attorney general. I filed with judges and a lot of stuff. So they came in and tried to bully me. The cops kept threatening that I wasn't going to get out of there alive. And he was the sergeant actually. And just their demeanor, and the other guy that was holding a gun at me, he would actually come in a Circle K, tell me how good of a job I was doing, and shaking my hand. And then that was the first one that was quick enough to want to shoot me. I didn't even know what I was doing wrong. Uh, so if I told them if they ever had a problem, just come and talk to me about it. But to come at me with guns and throw me in the back of a cop car, even people around outside, and Jennifer was trying to go like show you guys and everything, but they dropped the phone and all this weird shit. So everybody came from the bar and everywhere around saying, "Why don't you guys get out of here, man?" Like, so I could easily just walked away, but I feel like I want to make a stand for our freedom, really, without a gun and without violence. So from friends and family, they put their house up for me because one of the bail bonds said, you know, if you don't get him out, I don't think you'll ever see him again. And so yeah,
Hey,
man.
hey
We're in
Rasta,
a
did they
realm
fuck?
where we're in a realm where they actually criminalize plants and fungi. I mean,
Hey
just to
Rasta,
think about that
Yeah,
is a
did
that's
trip,
yeah.
you know.
did they fuck with the business too? Like try and give you shit about permits and this and that, like just in general? Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh man, I wonder if he's getting raided because he just started up the business, you know?
I got the same impression too. That's how I felt.
And well, the rate and raids in
Well,
California are pretty. And right now with the kratom deal with the 7OH thing, I don't know if you're paying attention to that. That's why they're going after the psilocybin with the mushrooms because there's a big. The FDA is on a campaign with the kratom 7OH, which will lead to the mushrooms and so much more. So, like Dick said, the attack on uh, because big pharma is about to go through transitions right now and that many people are reaching to psilocybin and other route kratom and things for depression,
Dude,
pain.
it's getting
Yeah.
even worse than that. Now they're prohibiting people from going into the forests and stuff here in Quebec. You're not allowed camping or wild camping. In French, it's called camping sauvage. So it's like you go out in nature, just set up a tent and just camp, right? You know, it's like no utilities or nothing. Now you're not allowed doing that anymore.
Yeah. But speak to
And I
that,
gotta
Rasta,
say,
because
all of you guys on
people
panel last night, we watched Rasta get arrested. You guys are fucktards. It literally, Paul, like once you were being hauled away is when they started noticing you were being arrested. Everyone in chat was like, "Dude, Rasta's getting arrested. Rasta's getting arrested," and everyone on panel didn't even notice what was going on, Rasta, until like
Yeah,
the
we
last
kind of got the
moment.
tail end of it, right? But still, I mean,
well, that
I
shit
wish.
happens fast. I mean, all of a sudden they're coming upstairs, putting guns on us, dropping my phone because I said, "Is this being recorded?" I said, "We're on YouTube. This is being recorded right now." So next thing you know, they dropped the phone, unplugged the speaker that you guys were all live on because
Yeah,
I
I
had
saw.
speakers outside.
Yeah,
You know.
you saw him reach over and touch the phone when it was on the table. That is on like the body cam footage on the other Rupert will be interesting to see how that plays out because he did absolutely touch your phone, and you
Right,
were
and
still in a
he
you were in a public setting. You were literally still in a public setting, and what's
and
crazy is
I'm so sure that Paul and I would have loved to interact with those officers, right? But fucking bastards, man.
Well,
It did happen very quickly.
Well, in the next day or two, I'm gonna go ask for the body cam, but I want to go live with you and Paul, so maybe we could set together a date or something. But I'm gonna go ask him for the body cam, have the sergeant right there, and just be cool. And just if you guys have any questions, I would love. I'm gonna say we're live on YouTube, and we have some public interest, and we have some questions.
Yeah,
So is that
let's
what
do
you're
a true
facing?
crime segment here, where we
So
review the
is
footage.
that what you're facing, Rasta? They just charged you with the mushies, or
Yeah,
did they
health
like
and
go? Did they go after your business too with like permits and stuff?
yeah, that too. But that's what I was exercising, saying. I filed all my documents with the courts and the judges, showing that I am now I've corrected my status and I'm on the land and soil jurisdiction and statutes, codes, ordinances. I got case laws. I dropped major dude. I have the living law firm. It's a very huge law firm, but they're state nationals. So they all dropped all this information to them, and we gave them notice. Just like Paul said a few days ago, it was weird. He's in my head because a day before that, someone else said, you need to call the feds if the cops or the sheriffs come to you, because the feds are supposed to be the ones protecting us now from these motherfuckers. The sheriffs have no right. We have more higher power than the whole federal government, being a or being an American state national or being on the land and soil jurisdiction. You have more authority. So statutes, codes, and ordinance. So that's what I was exercising, saying I don't need your permits. They tried to have the city come in, but the sheriff all of a sudden comes to talk to me and says, "Can I ask you some questions?" And I said, "Well, I don't really have anything to say, unless it's to educate you." And he's all, "Here, let me turn on my body cam, turn back on my body cam." And I said, "Whoa, you had your body cam off?" And he looked at me and smiled. He's all, "During this, when I spoke with the city." What the hell? So you took your body cam off when you went and spoke with the city? No, I want all of it. I want to hear what you told the city, because they started speaking in front of Jennifer, and they said, "Oh no, let's not speak in front of her. Let's speak over here. That's his girlfriend." And for them to just to do sneaky shit, like here's my charges right here.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, what exactly are they labeling the charges as? Can you tell us what exactly they charged you with?
Uh,
To there.
here it is. If you want to look at it, full screen it or whatever, so you guys could look at it yourself or whatever.
What does it say? Because it's kind of small. Like, what exactly did they charge you with? Like narcotics, possession, or what? Like, what was the actual
Uh,
terminology
a
of the charges?
health and safety code violation 11352A, mushroom sales.
So they're oh my god! But you never did you sell? No.
No, I don't
I'm
sell
not-
anything.
So what the fuck is their problem?
No, and it's all donation.
Okay, so they're trying to fuck you up. This is what they're doing because they don't like what you're doing.
Well,
Yeah.
and then you got to think a lot of these mushroom candy bars at these smoke shops, because I've been looking at the Kratom attack lately and the 708 attack. A lot of these are synthesized. Okay, so like the gummies and the candy bars that you see at these smoke shops, it's like the Delta 8 shit. These
No,
are synthesized.
not these ones, bro. I
What
could
does
go
what
right
does
to any of
that
these.
mean that they're synthesized?
Yeah, not
They're-
all of them, but the ones around gas stations
They
popping
don't
up
have
and stuff.
they don't have the psilocybin in it.
Yeah,
They don't, and
Do
that's
they
what they
still
took
have
from me too,
some kind
because
of
I had
effect
stuff
though?
that had no psilocybin in it, and they're all like, "Dude, they walked out of my church with the littlest paper bag, and nothing against queers, but he walked out like a little queer, a big old stomach, and a little queer with a little bag of evidence, bro, and it was just a couple mushroom candy bars, and they're organic." And I would go to the community. You could look up Big Bear Community Market and say, "Hey, do you have psilocybin mushrooms I could actually come and get?" They'll tell you, "Yeah, you come on down."
so did they remove any product? Did they confiscate anything?
Just a the littlest paper bag, bro, like with nothing in it. And then I had weed everywhere. So for them not to even write me up for the weed and stuff like that's trippy, because I was in a zone where
And
they
they
said,
left with a teeny
Well,
weeny
that's what I'm
bag.
trying to tell you.
That
The
is
big.
fucking hilarious,
Well,
man.
that's why Joe Rogan. Think about it. Paul Stamets is coming back. He's getting viral again. The attack on the plants, like Dick said, and I'm telling you, you guys go do the research. Type in 7OH, kratom. It's and then the mushroom. That's why you're seeing the mushroom thing start trending again, because
well,
of the depression and everything.
I've
It's
been
trending.
Well, I've been providing kratom, sex pills, everything like natural that I can, because see, I work with people that are limp, and people come to me to get healed, bro. So when someone
Right.
says, hey, they're having problems with their sex relationship or this or that, fuck, dude, I'm digging for both, boys and girls. Boom. And so when I told the sheriff yesterday, I said, you know what? He laughed at me. He's all, damn, you got arrested for mushrooms. And I said, yeah. He's all, I would like some of those. And you know, I said, you know what? If you're gonna and I said, if you're gonna arrest me for healing people or helping people, here I am, bro, and that's what I'm doing. I'm here to stand up for the ones that need it. I said, you know, I'm in the mountains. If you're by the beach or wherever, who's not gonna want to come and get a cool, healthy psilocybin mushroom to be able to do something? But for them to arrest me when I can go to that Big Bear Health and Wellness and go get mushrooms, a few different kinds, and she's never been arrested. She actually called the police on me as Jaw Healing for having cannabis, and now she's been open for years untouched, but yet they come at me and only pull out a quarter ounce of mushrooms, a
Well,
quarter ounce.
like you said, your competition.
Yeah,
your
and she
competition.
probably,
You're doing it, and
paid
he's
a
also
few
doing it a
envelopes
different.
out. Yeah.
Hold on, OTW. Let me finish, please.
What do you mean? Hold
Your
on. This is my
competition.
broadcast, and you're
I
fucking
know, but you're
filibuster.
interrupting when I'm bringing actual fucking shit to the conversation. So
All right.
you also
Go ahead,
are going
you
against
know.
you also are going against the grain.
Don't let
of
me interrupt you,
most of
please.
these dispensaries and smoke shops because of the way you're doing it. So you kind of put a target on your back with the community being competition and pushing the limits with permits and things to that nature. You know, donations versus sales. That's all I gotta say, OTW.
Yeah, okay. So, Dick, how about you chime in since, Snafu likes to gobble up all the airtime?
The zebra's coming in with horns, man. You're gonna have to. He's got like bull horns, man. He's just gonna fucking.
Actually,
give
you
us
know what?
all
I came for
fucking
something else. I caught
teach us a
fucking
lesson.
Jack's fucking. Did you see Jack's fucking producer
I
eat his?
I saw
boogers?
the video. I even called it out in
didn't see
chat
it,
the
no.
other day. Well, yesterday.
Dude, you got to show that shit. It's in there backstage.
It's a produced video that Laundry did for him, or
Dude, no,
how did it
Laundry
come out?
ate his eye boogers, Dick. Like, remember when I caught Leslie High eating booblet?
Oh, no.
Remember I said that fat bitch was eating her booblet? Well, Laundry, Jack's new producers, literally was picking gunk out of his eyes and ate it, bro, on camera. It was
Oh
disgusting.
Lord, my God.
It's in the
But yeah,
backstage.
so hey, but it's also a spiritual sacrament. So people want to say, well, it's like medicine and all this, and there's efficacy to that. But just the idea that a human wants to partake of something in nature, that there's going to be some regulation to that, is so absurd, just fucking ridiculous.
All right, let's welcome What's Up Cynthia to the broadcast.
I want to say that to the press. Hey, Cynthia, since you said that you like Laundry so much, since you
What?
like Jack's new producer,
Oh my
maybe
God.
you could get him to send you some eye boogers and make him some Mexi melt.
That dude's trash. But listen, I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to get back to
I'm glad you said that. I needed to know where you felt on this
oh,
fucker.
that dude's trash.
Oh, cool.
But I
Okay.
wanted to swing back to Chris before or after. I came up here for Chris and his situation.
All right, so let's just watch this real quick, and we'll get back to that.
He eats it, dude. Literally eats
if you
it.
guys are open to that. My first suggestion would be for each chapter include an anecdote that kind of progresses the narrative
see
of Jack's tale.
Right, so we
can
done
go for
that shit, bro.
My first suggestion would be for each chapter include an anecdote that kind
Oh
of
my
progresses the
God.
narrative of Jack's tale.
Fuck, that's
So
disgusting,
the
man.
idea of a Jack Talcott book, Live Without Fear. And so if I may, if you guys are open to that.
What's going on here?
My first suggestion would be for each chapter include an anecdote that kind of progresses
Bro,
the
he
can't
had
take
to
it
eat
anymore.
it.
Look what he's
I can't
eating.
take
That's
it
Jack
anymore.
Talcott's
He
producer.
had to literally
Landry.
taste it. Oh my God, that's nasty.
Oh boy, that's
And he
bad.
owns it. I mean, at least he owns it, which I guess. But Chris, well, congratulations. I'm glad you're free. And that's kind of scary when it's like basically being kidnapped and bullshit. I actually read an article this weekend over what is it called? Kratom? What's it called?
It's 708 kratom. Yeah, it's hit because the FDA is going to start taking off.
So, can you tell me a little bit more about it? I don't know anything about it, and from what I'm hearing, it's highly addictive.
It
And
is, well, okay. So kratom, the powder kratom, has been
Mhm.
around for years. But what they've done now is they've synthesized it, basically like cocaine, the leaf into a powder. And now what they're doing is these pills that are at gas stations and all these at smoke shops. They're calling it 708. And I got to be honest with you, it's very addictive, and the lifespan goes down. But it's the equivalent to morphine or Dilaudid. So, like people who have very serious chronic health issues, including myself and others. Like we've tried it because it's natural healing, plant. The
and what
only
is
difference is now the problem is the stuff at these gas stations. It's the equivalent to having Dilaudid or morphine,
uh,
and they're selling it at the gas station, and it's under the kratom name, and that's why the kratom community is getting upset because it's technically not kratom. The kratom powered kratom, and so 7OH is marketed under the kratom thing, but it's synthesized. So right now there's a big uproar. FDA went out yesterday and said we're going to start going after the 7OH, but that's going to start with the kratom. And like I said, these mushroom edibles and things you start seeing, that's why they started doing the ones with no psilocybin, like Rasta said, because it's the loophole of legality of if they could be in the shops or not. But as Dick said, and as we get more into this social credit score system, big pharma, transition of powers, article came yesterday how Larry Ellstein, Oracle, and Elon Musk with his Neuralink, big pharma is going to be
Hey,
dealing
bro.
with some optics.
I'm gonna go. I'm actually got a lot of shit going on, but I'm actually gonna walk to the liquor store a couple blocks from me right now and show you they have the same candy bars that I just got arrested for. Okay, and these remember this is the Freemasons. These are all Freemasons connected, and I was a Freemason up here of the same lodge. So to have these guys, I know their little stories, I know their little tricks, bro. So
did you think that something was going to happen? Did you feel it amiss, or did you know something like this could happen?
I was waiting, like I told the sheriffs, I was waiting here for you all. They said, "What?" I'm waiting for you so I can establish jurisdiction that you have no power over a living man or woman. I'm here. And as long as there's no victim, loss, injury, or harm, we have no contract here, man. And they looked at me like I was a joke. It's okay. It's quite okay. I gave them my documents. I got my diplomatic immunity. I filed a bunch of stuff. They think it's a joke. But see, I'm going to come as a peaceful private American, and I'm going to come with lawful documents, and I'm going to exercise my rights.
You should
Just like
request. You should request cameras, just
Mm.
like
what's
what's his name did in the courthouse. Like file ahead of time to say,
mhm.
"I'd like to request cameras in the court." Blah blah blah. You could file that.
And you're prepared to take this all the way to fight your fight, Chris?
Look at that. You
Well,
see?
what is the jail time? What are they saying
Yeah.
the jail
Is
time
it
could be on those charges? Like 1 to 5 years, or what is the
is it a felony?
Yeah, it's a felony, but first, they have to establish jurisdiction. And to establish jurisdiction, there has to be a victim, loss, injury, or harm. So for them to say I have to have a permit or that I violated a health and safety code, well, I'm not a U.S. citizen, so that don't apply to me. And I'm not trying to be a dick or above anybody, but we all have that option right now to go correct your political status. Go
Are
get
you
back on the
worried?
land of the soil.
What about the deportation optics? Because that's the new tool that they're using, and I could see them throwing that in your face if you want to put go. I'm not like
Okay,
fear mongering. I'm just saying it's
so,
true.
so so they asked me that. They said, so where do we send you? You send me to a common law court. You send me to where there's a jury of my peers that are actually state nationals or corrected their status. You also there has to be a victim. So a statute, code, and ordinance, I would never be in a common law court. All these courts with the gold fringe around the flag is admiralty, administrative, and maritime. So I was looking for my books, but they're at the church or at my temple. But I have educational books.
No.
If you guys get a chance, look up the book. You know things are wrong when. It's from Anna von Reitzinger, and she's just a older lady. Her family's been in it for generations, and for a while she kind of looked at cannabis and these things like, whoa. And then she started digging into it and saying, whoa, what these people are making. As soon as she started looking at my case, that's when the fee schedule came up. And she started saying, whoa, look at what these people are making behind Chris's name without his consent. And she's been doing other stuff higher and higher. But the
So
thing
no,
is,
Did you hear about the Utah psycho? Right now, as we speak, there's a couple churches or religious facility type places that do the mushroom thing, and they're actually, I could put the link below. They're going through exactly what you're going through, but they actually won in their court for the mushroom spiritual use or whatever. And this is going on right now as we speak in Utah.
I
So
just
I can
want to.
send you the link.
Well, I got a case dismissed in 2019 for psilocybin mushrooms. It's court record. I posted on my Facebook. I posted a lot of shit on my Facebook, my Instagram. I feel I'm gonna be martyred for what I do. So I just lately, after being in the jail last night and them threatening I would never leave, and then I was in the same cell where my friend was beat to death, and then they said he died in West Valley, which really he died in Big Bear. After they found out the investigation, the camera showed he never left Big Bear. And the thing is also Big Bear. There's a Big Bear gunsmith, and I posted this on my Facebook as well. The Big Bear gunsmith actually knew a lot of stuff what the sheriffs were doing up here. So one day I was at the gunsmith, and I was friends with him. So the sheriff Stan and Jim Weinheimer, they're brothers, straight Nazis. So they roll up, and I said, "What's wrong?" He says, "Oh no, I feel nervous. I know too much." And all of a sudden, he died. A week later, said he shot himself cleaning the gun. The guy was too professional, this guy was, he could probably do it with his eyes closed, to let alone know that there's a bullet in there to kill himself. And when they went to go and see what happened, a lot of the guns were missing. They're saying, if you look at my Facebook, they're doing, people are commenting saying, look at how the police stole all the guns and all this stuff. So I'm dealing with a very crooked system. It's not just some ordinary system. But in Riverside, I beat a psilocybin case. So they dismissed it, and it was only a misdemeanor. So for them to say that it's this, so if you really look at us as living, we are part of a tree, we are part of an animal, and we are part of the earth. So if everything that I provide has never killed anyone, and it's from the earth, and you're just putting it back in your body as from the earth, you should have a choice. Now, if I'm providing something, there was people that would come to me while I was there saying, Chris, I really appreciate what you do. You're helping me get off drugs. You're making my family smile. You're giving me a sex. You're giving me you're helping with my sex drive. So many different things. And so when these guys tell me I need a permit to do what I'm doing, it's a fucking joke, man. Or any of you. For these crooked motherfuckers that I would not even call to bag my groceries, uh, to bag my groceries, shit. So this is one of my friends. Her son just died. He was a handsome kid, really young, from fentanyl. And look, I'm just walking to the store to show you guys who sells candy bars. Weird random person. So we're live on YouTube right now. We're live on YouTube. What do you feel towards Jaw Healing? Because they're asking about the raid. They were actually live when I was getting arrested. It's amazing. Jaw Healing's a beautiful place. It offers people services and assistance. Like, I will walk in there and just come in to talk to you. And what happened, if you don't mind, I know it gets deep, but yeah. Would you rather have this than what happened to your son on the streets and exercising what we're doing? Oh, you went there. I'm sorry. My son died of a fentanyl overdose 2.5 years ago, and
Oh my God.
I would much rather have this person offering his services and the things that he's doing and what he's bringing to the community is healing. Like Jaw Healing, it's not just a name. He helps people. He's there for people in this community, and the things that are being done to him are not okay. Thanks. So I'm gonna go watch the community market right now to show them that I got arrested for the same candy bars that they sell in a fucking gas station. Yeah. All right. Do you want to ride? No, it's all right. Are you sure? Yeah. All right. I didn't even
Hey,
shower yet.
shout out to that woman, and I mean, you seem to be very courageous there, and I appreciate you bringing that to the table because
No, I mean, he's a beautiful person, and like the things that he does in this community, like I brought my son to heal, and unfortunately, like that was not in the cards for him. But these are one of the people, that I've connected with in this community that have helped me through the loss of my son. So
well, you
anybody
have my
trying to criminalize this
condolences.
person, anybody trying to criminalize this person is not okay.
Love you.
1000%.
I'll
No,
see you.
Chris Rasta is the shit, and you have my condolences. If you want to tell her that, there, Rasta.
Yeah,
But
when I
anyway,
see, I was just
Rasta,
walking into the store to show you guys, and she just happened to pass, and that's just God, you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's just
That was
like
heavy, but an amazing
Well,
testimony.
you know you're gonna
Yeah, it was.
you're gonna be martyred when you go against big pharma, when you go against the grain. Hey, I dropped 2 links for you, Rasta. The one is that new documentary with the psychedelic, but the other is the Utah psilocybin thing going on right now. But
Yeah,
Cynthia and
I already
guys,
dropped that in the chat for everyone to go check it out. So Snafu
okay.
Snaps has a video on psilocybin. I dropped that in chat a few minutes
Yeah,
ago.
and then I did a documentary on this recently. That's crazy. He's bringing this up because I just put a documentary out of the benefits of these type of medicines.
well, I'm gonna leave my phone number, my personal phone number in the back. You guys call, text me anytime, anywhere you need anything. Even if I don't have it, I'll give it to you. So the thing is
Rasta's a real one, guys.
Thank you, Rasta. Thank you for even sharing this and being vulnerable and pulling up on people. It truly is a beautiful soul. Even though it does seem like a rough journey, it is one with a purpose.
thanks. Yeah, it's when you do it because you care. Like I dropped on my Facebook a bunch of videos last night because my lady friend's like, Chris, certain things. And I said, yeah, I feel I'm gonna be martyred. She
Dude,
actually
people don't
served.
get it. I went to prison for medical marijuana. I spent 5 years plus, and then they gave me what's considered what called a reconsideration motion. Oh, we shouldn't have put you out here. Even though you're poor, you're now a felon. Go get your rights back, which is hard in itself, because money and stuff. But we're witnessing the same game that happened with the medical marijuana. People went to prison, lost their lives, families, and so much the ones who decided to get in the dispensary business in the early 90s and stuff. And people like me and others were martyred. And
But bro,
the same thing's gonna happen with the
but
new stuff
but
coming out.
sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. But Jennifer, my lady, as a lady friend, I don't like to say mine, a friend of mine. That's a lady. She actually was in the LA riots in the military. So this helps her with her PTSD. This helps her with other things. So when the cops come up with guns to a lady that has no criminal background, that served in the military, for these motherfuckers to come up like that, bro, not cool at all, man. And then they ask for her driver's license, take her driver's license and take it? Don't even give it back. I mean, these are the kind of criminals. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck if you're in the military or not.
It's only going to ramp up
It's
too.
out of
The more we
control.
get into a police state world and the social credit score system coming, that's why we're
Yeah.
witnessing the attacks on pharmaceuticals that
Right.
citizens have
That's what
access
you were
to.
saying earlier too, Snaps. The big pharma is the pressure on all this to fucking,
Yeah.
fund a
Sorry to
whole
interrupt.
campaign against anyone that's got anything that's natural.
Yep,
So,
it's like that. It's
you got,
like that
hold on,
documentary I
snafu,
put out on the
snafu,
teeth.
snafu. When I walk in this liquor store, don't really say too much, okay? When I'm going in this liquor store,
I won't. You're good.
I want
You're
I
good.
want you to I
Yeah.
want you to I want you to see that they have Zin flavored when you can't go anywhere in California and get flavored shit. Unless it's through bootlegged motherfuckers like this, okay? So I'm gonna point the camera, and these candy bars that I got arrested for are in the same alcohol. So Dick, I'm so sorry because every time you speak, you have something important to say. Snafu, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but we're about to enter this store. So when they came and raided me, and here these people been selling the same candy bars, one ups, many other ones, man.
Now, when you say same candy bar, were you getting them from the same person, or ordering them from the same thing?
Yeah, well, at first, like my lady friend and I, we try to come here, and we're like, hey, we see that you're providing mushroom candy bars. We have ones that are way different and healthier than those. And he says, oh no, I can't carry those. About 2 weeks later, I see him on his fucking shelf, bro. And I said, this motherfucker. And then I worked at Circle K. I couldn't sell you a Zen pouch that was flavored. None of that, bro. We're gonna
Is
go to
this
this.
is
We're gonna
this
go
an
to this.
independent store, or is this a franchise store that we're walking into?
So the people that own this store own a bunch of stores up here,
Okay.
and they invade taxes, get all their
Oh,
alcohol and all
that's
this
the
shit.
thing. Now
Yep.
you're fucking making it clear as day, bro.
Mm.
They have the fucking sheriff in their pocket, dude.
But look, I could go right here and get alcohol, cigarettes, stuff that kills people right next to a church or a school. But when you're going to heal somebody, you're going to get arrested. So we're going to this community market.
Community market. Okay.
Here's a church. Here's this. Yes, it's the Freemasons. So a lot of every one of these are family owned from a different country that got huge loans off our tax dollars for them to be here and sell shit illegal to rip us off on the prices and to do whatever the fuck they want. And that's
Mm.
what's bullshit. Because all these guys, and look, there's a smoke shop right across the street that sells the same shit, okay? What up, girl? Good, good. Live
And you
on
know what's the
YouTube.
most mind blowing thing is he was
Hey,
in possession of it, but there wasn't trafficking it. You know,
right, right. It says traffic. This young lady, she works here at community. What do you think about jaw healing? We're live on YouTube.
Uh, I love jaw healing.
Because I just got raided for mushrooms, and they were actually live when I got raided. So they were kind of seeing the story, and I was just walking to the store to get something to drink, and then we saw you, so I just was.
Yeah.
welcome to Out of This World Live,
They came up with
ma'am.
that
The
idea.
worst
Church
broadcaster
and
ever, OTW.
Shut up, Snafu.
what's he talking about?
They're telling you.
No, sorry, we had an interruption from a warthog on our broadcast. But welcome to OTW Live, ma'am. So, what are your thoughts on jaw healing?
I love jaw healing because it's about Jesus. So I love Jesus.
Rock
Have you-
on.
Have you got anything bad ever from jaw healing? Thank you. All right. Thanks. All right, y'all. See, and this is. Thank you. Bye bye. Cool dog. Oh, sorry. So this is just random people not set up. This is not reenacted. This shit is live. So we're going to the store right now, real quick. I mean, see what happens. Hey, what's up? How you doing, girl?
I'm just trying to
Here.
promote you,
So
OTW.
you guys, I'm live on YouTube. So I just want to show you. You see right here, and you got the candy bars right there, and you got Zen.
Wow, they're not
So if
even
you want
into.
them, just come on down. They're bomb. The only place you need them. All right, peace.
All right. And Snafu, just for your information, you should consider me the best broadcaster because I'm the only motherfucker out here who wants to have you on my fucking panel.
Wrong. I go to Paul's. I go to you. I go to Cages. I go to fucking Mystics. You motherfuckers.
Cage isn't a reference.
No,
What are you
you
saying,
motherfuckers
Cage?
think that you can. No. Here's the
Yeah,
deal.
I
I
just
go
got
to.
out for mushrooms,
All
so
right.
I'm going around talking to people, and I don't really like the girl in the front, so I'm not gonna buy nothing. Peace. All right, later. Good to see you. All
All
right,
right.
but you
So,
saw
yeah, we did.
you saw tons of Zen, like blue, green. I mean, it wasn't one or two, just fucking hidden, bro.
And the
There's
fact that
bolts.
they're not in a glass display too surprises me. Usually those candy bars, things like that, are usually like they're not on open shelves like that. That's kind of crazy.
The same fucking candy bars I just got arrested for. These guys are selling tons and tons of illegal Zen, and nobody's giving them a health and safety code. Nobody's giving them a fucking violation.
Yeah, but
What the
like OTW said, chances are they're aligned with the entities in that town. They got
Yeah.
pockets lined.
Money.
It's all Freemasons. I was part of the crew up here, and it's just all. I would rather not pay for me to live. It's not just a paycheck to me. It's about my about what I really believe in. Like William Tyndale died, man. He could have just quit writing the Bible and lived his little life. He got threatened many times. He said, no, I'm going to get this out to the people. So even the most person that works in the garden can read this Bible, not just have to go to the Pope to hear about, or to a Catholic priest or someone to hear about the gospel. So I'm not trying to preach the gospel, but for William Tyndale to die and to lick water off the castle walls because they wouldn't give him nothing for over a year and a half, it inspired me to do what I do. Not money, not a paycheck. So when these cops and these actors put these suits on and say, hey, I'm just doing my job, are you proud? Are you a proud fucking dad or mom to go home to your kids to say you just put some guy in jail that's healing people? Are you out of your fucking mind? Sorry, it's all you guys from now on. I just want to show that to you. You guys, the topic's all you guys. Thank you, OT. I'm just gonna sit back and listen to you guys.
Drop your
rock on, bro,
number,
man.
Chris.
Wow.
Check out that documentary I posted, Rost in the back. I just did it. I was actually, when I made that, I was thinking of you and Krista, some others, but also chronic pain patients out there.
And
You
drop
probably
your
like them
number,
too.
like you said.
You know, people will say, maybe they'll say, oh, well, I don't take mushrooms, so this doesn't affect me, or I don't take kratom, so it's not going to. But there's so many things, and it doesn't just stop there. It's about all the botanicals. So maybe you find efficacy with kava or skullcap or any number of different, they want to own nature to the degree that they want to say what you can consume, what you can't, because if they can not allow you to heal, then you're, just a fucking license to print money because you'll be on that big pharma roller coaster.
Right, and if
So
you're not a part of it, they want your ass. And everybody in chat, love
Yeah.
you guys, and thanks for the support and even the negative. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt, Dick. That's done for me.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. You can take the floor whenever, dude. I mean,
I didn't want you to think I was blowing you kisses because I see Bear Jew and
I appreciate you
and
blowing
thanks
big
Ross
kisses.
and stuff.
No,
So
I
I was
appreciate it.
blowing
I
them
mean,
kisses, and I didn't want you to think I was blowing you kisses and being gay and shit. So I
warm
apologize.
fuzzies. No gay. All love. Yeah, but it's it's ridiculous if it comes from nature and it can be harvested naturally and it's being done on a personal basis. There's no need for any intervention from any entity.
Is the issue though, like Snaps was saying, is it's the synthetic, like they're adding stuff to it that is causing the issue?
I don't know a lot about that. He'd have to speak more on that, but that's interesting to me.
So it's almost like a Delta 8 or whatever that is for cannabis,
Yeah.
how they have a way around it. Well, that's what they did with the psilocybin. So they also have psilocybin, but the mushroom candy bars you just saw are the same ones I got arrested for. And those are right in the open. You don't need no license. You don't
Oh,
need to sign no fucking membership agreement form.
really?
None of that shit. And you can go and get a goddamn candy bar right there. Crazy. You can go get, girl, good luck getting a Zen flavor in California. You just saw stacks of red, yellow, green, blue,
Oh,
purple. I mean,
but
and you
that's
know how much
because of the dye stuff, right?
and you know how much they're selling them for? $20 a can as they're getting them for $4. They're ripping off your fucking community. They're
Wait a minute.
poisoning your community.
They're selling it for 20. How much were you selling it? Or were
I,
you selling it? Or
oh,
were
I
you
don't.
giving it away?
The candy bars they would sell for $50 plus tax. I was getting a donation from 30 to 50 of better ones and the same ones. The thing is the Zins was you're not allowed, those are outlawed in California. Anything flavored. You're not allowed to have a fucking anything flavored. And those were just rolls and rolls of flavored Zin. Okay, if I had one can for sale, Sid, I would have the police or ATF knocking down my goddamn door. And they asked me, well, what about the ATF? Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Why do they have to have control of that? Because all that shit has killed somebody. Anything that I provide, DMT, acid, mushrooms, cannabis, that's never, if it kills you, it's bringing you back to life in a different manner. It's not killing you like fentanyl, like the lady's son that you just saw that was my daughter's friend. that died at fucking 17 or 18 is a handsome young boy from fentanyl. I'm bringing shit like the kratom. I've been fighting for kratom because I had friends in Indonesia and different parts of the country, and they're like, Chris, you're a healer. I want to put some of my stuff to help heal people. So I said, okay, cool. So I would have natural powder of kratom. I started doing all this stuff. And these people asked me, why do I do this? Because I eat pussy to get the chick off. I don't need pussy to get me hard. And that's the same thing I do with this. I fight for people to get off rather than me, you know? And if I was if you or anybody on this panel try to do what that fucking liquor store is doing right now for 1 hour, you'll be wrapped the fuck up having tickets in jail. But someone like this motherfucker has rolls and rolls and rolls. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. And to charge us, I don't eat that shit. That's fucking poison. Zen are little tobacco pouches you put in your tongue or in your mouth that make people's lips bleed, that give people cancer. And they're selling them right there for $20 or $18.99 plus tax a can. So he's charging you tax, but he ain't claiming that tax because he's not even allowed to sell that fucking item. So where's that tax money going that he's charging our community on each one of those? Okay? He's tax evading. But you and I tax evade? You and I don't want to pay taxes or do something? We're going to fucking prison, man. But a motherfucker like that can run a community market. What's up? Hey, how you doing, brother? I know that guy for many, many years. Many years. I haven't been here for probably 15 years, 16 years, except for the last year after I got off probation. And I still see people. And this is the reflexes you get from people. So if you're going to kill me or put me to jail for doing stuff like this, I'm willing to fucking go, man.
Hey,
And I was,
OTW,
I'm listening.
can you play the beginning of the video I just dropped? Because everything that he's saying and what Dick said, bro, and it's only like 10 minutes, 20, the first half of the, like just the very first of the video. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but you should play it because it's over key about the optics, and it's put in a very eloquent, spiritual guru manner of these medications and why the attack is on it. It's the very first part of of my documentary. You should play it because it's like over what like everything he's saying
You
and Dick
see,
said.
Snafu, this is why you're not like a very good broadcaster, right? Because you can't read the room.
I sure can.
Say no, you can't.
Again,
Because what happens here is obviously that there's an interaction going on, and seemingly you want to interrupt this interaction to play one of your videos.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? While we are already here having something going on, like there's this particular energy flowing right now, and it's as if since you're not like the center of attention, you need to bring something to the table which will completely divert that energy into some fucking television watching session. It's like, who gives a fuck about a video right now? I don't. Anybody else on panel here want to watch a video?
No.
Dick?
I can tell you though firsthand, I know a plethora of people that have gotten off of, controlled like type of substances and, partaken of kratom, and they become connoisseurs of it. And I don't really get into it. I've tried it. I've had people like this one guy dumped this dragon something. He said it was like the best one. There's a couple shops that I've went into and I've gotten it and tried to get into it, but just don't really need it. It's just not, it's a little, little much for me, but I do like kava. And, it's just another one of those things where I won't go into too much detail, but it gives you an effect, and there's something interesting about it that's reminiscent of other things, and you go, oh, here's something from nature that's just natural, that you could harvest, and you can understand it. It's transparent. But, that's too simple. They wouldn't want us to just grab a cocoa leaf out of nature or something and call it a day. We got to be caught up in all their fucking baggies and nonsense, or grow a mushroom, or you have a natural pasture that's got some Liberty caps or something out there growing. Like should be like a spiritual community sacrament. Everyone comes out and partakes from the field, and has their experience and moves on with their life. Why has it got to be so complicated?
I don't know. Well, actually, I think I do know, because people tend to complicate things, because it's the obvious and the simple doesn't seem to be apparent.
There seems to be some going on behind the scenes that obviously we're not aware of. However, Chris is feeling the effects of. So this is kind of an interesting rabbit hole to go down. Is this the pharma company? Is this the local people there wanting to keep their pockets lined? Like, what is this really? Because this is something I'm not familiar with. However, I'm starting to see more and more, and I'm seeing nothing but negative things coming from it. But these are that in the drink form. So is that now the companies creating that? But
Go watch my video. Since OGW wants to
Hold on a
talk
second,
shit,
wait.
my
Snap,
video
just before you were
talks
about to say
everything
that,
she gets asked
to make it fair, Snaps, right? Because now I know you're going to filibuster and you're not going to, dude, I made a poll in chat. So how about we let the audience decide?
I'm just saying my video explains everything Cynthia's asking and what Rasta's talking about. It's almost like ironic that I did this video. And it's because of the 708 Kratom thing that I've been watching and the psilocybin, and then knowing people like Ross doing it. I literally just did a video on this subject that pertains to what Cynthia's asking about, what we're talking about. So I'm just saying, OTW, I'm not trying to take it off subject. You go watch it. This is one of the better documentary ones I did about this particular subject. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So I'm going to share the link in chat to that video. And I also have, if I look at the poll right now, we got 20 votes in. 77% of the audience does not want to watch the video.
Well, that's fine. There's a bunch of haters. They can suck nuts. Cynthia, just watch that video. You'll have your answer. And I got other resources. I got other resources on the subject, Cynthia.
I am, and we definitely, Chris included. However, I want to do a little bit more research, but
I've got plenty of resources for you to do that. And that's what I said. This video pertains to everything you just asked. The whole war on these type of drugs and big pharma.
There's money. Follow the money.
But it's also control. Pharmaceutical. Like, think about it. It's like that documentary, The Mouth. I did the one with the teeth, how the teeth are connected to the heart and everything. And we know that these denture things, like the cavity fillings and stuff, are bad. Metal in your teeth and this and that. And we're now learning that your teeth could be connected to the heart and so much others, which they knew.
Oh, yeah.
I put a bunch of documentaries out on these subjects. Whether these guys like me or not, fuck you all, haters. Yeah, go check out the channel.
To the brain.
Because and just go look at it, Cynthia. It big pharma, you're gonna have a lot more of these outfits.
See, I want to think that it's just them, but something's telling me there's another entity in there.
Well, but think about this. It's like ground up leaves, ground up mushrooms, ground up, all this stuff is bad. Highly refined corn syrup, high fructose, aspartame, the plethora of food additives and like colorings in your food, all that's okay. And then it's back to that Food and Drug Administration, it's like it's all connected.
Well,
and so we're going to tell you things in their natural state,
the cloud feeding,
just ground up, are bad, and then the things that they create in laboratories for you, that's good. You got to.
Think of it this way, Cynthia. Soon, the social credit score system, just like in China, some people fuck up so bad that they can't get Tylenol. They're only allowed to get fucking like you could get ibuprofen because you've been a good boy, but you can't get Tylenol because you did. I'm telling you, the social credit score system in other countries, the dictatorship of the control of what humans consume, including products given out by the government, especially pharmaceutical or FDA approved products, you have no clue. And the control of that, because citizens like Rasta or myself or chronic pain patients are going outside of big pharma, and when they find products that do help, it is a big issue because
Well,
no longer. That's why the whole weed thing was a big deal. They couldn't tax it at first. Everyone's growing it.
okay. Well, I definitely want to do some more into it, but this is interesting. So thank you for the information you've provided, both Snaps and Chris.
Yeah, just go watch that documentary. You'll like it. You'll be
I will.
surprised.
The Snaps, they want you deported. Snaps is an illegal Mexican. I don't think that's accurate, but
Definitely not accurate. But most of these fuckers that want me deported, they're like Rob Cleveland, Granny Panty. Like most of them are Granny Panty fucking affiliates. So, yeah.
yeah. I feel like the magic stopped OTW.
Well, I was trying to tell them to keep it going with the documentary because I already knew.
All right, y'all. I gotta do a few things, but thank you for your time, OT. It's been awesome. Hopefully, we can get together later. Everybody
right.
out there.
Hey, Cynthia, since you're up there, I'm so glad you fucking told me that you think the modern guy's trash because I was a little worried that you were cupcaking to him.
What?
I thought you were all
right.
of that. So, what is your
Shout out to Chris Rasta, everybody. If you guys don't know, all you have to do is type in exclamation mark. Is it Chris? Hold on a second. Or Rasta? Hold on a second. It's Rasta, right? Rasta,
yes,
yeah.
Rasta.
So you type in exclamation mark Rasta, and I believe Nightbot drops his link.
Yes, it does.
There it is.
Yay.
So, what is your optics?
So everybody
on
go
Jack's
sub
new
up
producer?
to Chris's channel. What are you saying, Snafu, again?
I'm
Over
asking
talking me
Cynthia
on my
because
own
she
show.
said modern man is trash, and I was really glad and surprised to hear that. And we know he eats his eye booger. I want to know what Cynthia thinks about Jack's new producer because Cynthia and Jack have their own relationship. I feel Jack's producer is bringing him down.
Doesn't trash kind of like sum it up?
Dude's trash. The dude's trashed. He's supposed to be Jack's producer, but he's like just already being sneaky. I don't even know where this weasel came from. I don't even know
You're talking about Landry? Is that
how
who
long
it is?
he's been here. But it's
Is
interesting.
that Landry?
Yeah, she's
Landry.
speaking of Landry.
Dick didn't see Landry eat the eye boogers yet. Dick, did you see this?
I did see it. I just saw it.
Nobody wants to see that
OTW
again.
played it.
He ate
That was
that
epic.
shit, Cynthia.
That was
He
deep.
ate
Just
it.
big.
I know that's pretty. Pretty. I didn't even know that was a thing, but it's just kind of weird because he's supposed to be working with Jack. But no offense, OTW, but you and Paul last night, y'all look like two hyenas that couldn't wait to just talk trash on Paul, and not even necessarily you, OTW. It was more so Paul who could. I'm sorry, talk shit on Jack. It was more so.
Okay, I was getting confused here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wanted to talk shit on Jack, and then he's supposed to be Jack's producer, and he's just over there entertaining it, accepting it, receiving it. Like it's already obvious that he's gonna betray Jack. Everybody already sees it coming. I'm pretty sure he already knows it's about to go down. And
But so
it's just-
OTW
But
and
Cynthia,
Paul were gossiping, huh? They were like,
haven't you noticed though that during that interaction, all we've been telling him is the truth?
y'all been giving it from your perspective. You haven't. No one's. Well, he's not even wise
Come
enough.
on, Cynthia.
No,
Obviously,
he's not
wait a
wise
minute.
enough
Wait a
to
minute.
go
Wait a
and give
minute.
his own. He's
Okay, I'm gonna
listening to y'all.
coming
And-
next to you. I'm coming here now. I'm next to you right now, Cynthia. Now listen to me very closely. I literally played out an audio message that was sent from Jack, literally breaking it down from A to Z from an objective perspective, because you know, it was pretty obvious, you know, and when it comes to that point where you're I guess your judgment is clouded by I don't know what, but if you can't see the obvious, then I can't. You could say that we're clowning Jack, which is obviously part of the whole lore, because It's fucking funny, Cynthia. What the hell can I say?
But he's supposed
Didn't
to
you
be
see?
helping
Hold on a
Jack.
second. Hold on a second. I never said. Whoa. Don't start putting things or implying things.
As him as his producer, is he not there to help Jack's show? If I'm there to help somebody grow, I'm sure as the hell not going to hang around the people that are tearing them down. And not only hanging around, he's loathing in it. He's doing.
If it wouldn't have been us, it would have been flow state.
I'm
You
sorry.
understand? Yeah, it's what you don't get
Also-
when it comes to broadcasting. Is the new story is always the hottest thing in you know. So you want to get the first fight. Snafu knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me bring him back up. Sorry about it. I left you there so long.
I'm not. Y'all aren't in the wrong. Y'all are doing what y'all are supposed to do. I'm saying that piece of trash, as somebody who's supposed to be on Jack's side, he welcomed it all. He doesn't want to see Jack win. That dude's there to make a name for himself.
Cynthia, do you know where he used to be editor for? Pogo, Flat Earth, Pogo, Flat Garian.
And what's sad is he's actually talented, but he
eats his boogers and he's a Me Too victim.
He eats boogers. He's snaky and eats boogers.
Yeah. And why are you cupcaking for Jack? Because Jack is just as involved in being deceptive and full of shit.
Because
like, I
Jack's
literally
not
brought
running
journalistic value of bringing the coworkers. I brought
Jack's not running around pretending to be a producer who's going to help somebody. That's what's making him trash. Him acting like he really wants to help Jack.
Well, that's the thing. He's lying to Jack. Yeah, he's using Jack.
What? Hold on a second. Whoa. I got to interrupt this for this comment here. Gorilla Gang says, Landry will replace OTW in a matter of moments. He doesn't put up with fucking retards like Snafool and
That's
Cynthia
Tarek, dude.
or Cynthia.
That's Tarek, dude.
But I don't get this Landry replacing OTW matter thing.
Well, he is
what the hell does that mean?
No, he is.
Like,
Laundry is white knight.
Replace me with what? Right, exactly.
No, OTW.
I'm irreplaceable.
No, you were cupcaking and white knighting for Jack until you realized it was not like the par, and that's what he's doing. He's literally replaced what you were just doing, like defending Jack no matter what, white knighting for him, trying to produce and run the show and kick people you didn't want versus people you thought were okay for Jack. Like, I gotta admit, he's doing exactly what you started doing.
Well, kind of.
It's not kind of.
Maybe he is the next OTW. You never know.
Child to the next level. He's like building off of your inspiration, OTW.
Right, but see, OTW.
Well, if I can inspire folks to do and be better, then I guess that's a good
thing. You were getting heat for doing that, and you finally woke up and said, "No, you guys are right." Like, I kind of got in the Jack Calcott bubble of bullshittery, and you finally came to senses. Realizing that, and then the voicemail he played. So, I mean, you woke up. The delusion, Jack is able to be delusional, but get people to be delusional with him. And you were on that road. Because you were doing exactly what Laundry's doing. Getting rid of people you didn't want, that you felt Jack did work with, controlling the show.
And Jack was bold enough to say that I never did anything for him and when I was producing in his background, not even on stage to promote myself, like Landry's doing. I was backstage taking care of shit and actually trigger little video clips to because we'd plan this backstage before we go live, and I'd tell him as soon as I hear or see somebody trolling you, I was actually there to really do a good job, right? I wasn't there, so it's like as soon as I see you, shut up.
Just drop them for a second.
So every time I was there and people would troll Jack, okay, you, I'm gonna fuck you by the back with my big fucking cock. All right. So I was, backstage, and every time somebody would troll Jack, I would play one of these little Talcott clip things there that lasted like 3 or 4 seconds to cut the person off. And I tell Jack that I do that to alert him because I noticed that he wasn't really aware of all of the moments where people are trolling him. Mm-hmm. So I said, I'll help you with that, and I'll kind of give you cues, and that'll be like the secret weapon. You'll able to keep your calm and realize what's going on, and then not get triggered and go off into your fucking, your anger mode, right? So I was really there to, constructively try to have Jack gain more credibility. So whether he admits this or not, it's not my problem. I'm just telling you that was my intent, right? So I mean, the falling out was because of the attitude and him projecting onto me selfishness, which was like, okay, well, so I don't know, but it was like as if what I was doing wasn't enough. I could do more, and that I should even not even go to work, all right, and spend some time trying to figure out how to generate funds for his movement,
right,
and forget my life and the bills that I have to pay, and then
and
he's
you didn't have to
making me
do what you were already doing. That's my point. Like, to get
yeah,
close
exactly.
to the mouth,
I was already giving everything from the heart. I was already doing it because I chose to.
Right.
Jack's always been that way. He always takes
Right.
advantage of the people that try to support him and help him. He always kind of turns on them by taking them for granted. It's kind of par for the course.
Do you
man.
still have the video you made for him, OTW? Because you made his intros and stuff and outros, didn't you? You actually produced.
Yeah.
a bunch
Yeah,
of-
I made some new intros because I thought the one that he had was like kind of like.
Can you?
It needed. Yeah, it was even the Talcott music and everything was like
You should show us what you
live
made.
without
You should-
fear and all.
You should. Show
I don't
us what
have
you
it
made
on
for him.
hand right now. It's
Okay, I was gonna say you should
but
play what
wait,
you made for him.
yeah, but it's not hard to just go back and watch one of his.
Now this
When I-
booger clip, like I didn't watch it that close. Was there actually a point like he ate his eye booger?
Bro,
Is
he
that
ate
what
his
actually
fucking
happened
shit
there?
out of his eyes, dude. Eye gunk.
I didn't even
Like
know
he,
that.
he munches
Yeah,
it.
that's disgusting.
Ew. Look at him. Just look at him.
Well, Jack Talcott
That kind of
book,
behavior should
Live Without
stop
Fear.
somewhere
And so if I
at
may,
puberty
if
or
you guys are
something,
open to
right?
that.
I mean,
Look, he gets some crusties.
My first suggestion would be for each chapter include
Got to
an
pick it,
anecdote
eat it.
that kind of progresses the
Oh,
narrative
wow.
of Jack's tale.
Yeah, man. There
Right,
you
so
go,
we
man.
can
I
open
mean,
to that.
what else do you need?
But my issue is
Hold on a sec. We got to slow motion this.
oh,
How do I slow motion
that,
this?
dude?
playback speed.
Look at him. Just look at him.
The three dots.
Where
three
the fuck
dots.
is the?
Go to
Oh,
the three
all
dots
right,
at the
all right.
top.
I was like,
it's
oh,
like
fucking,
it's
I hate
salty and it
fucking
tastes like
shorts.
chicken.
It's not there.
Where
Damn
is it?
It's not there. Okay, hang on.
It's all in French. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's just not there. Okay. There's nothing down at the bottom, like the settings. Where's that
Dick.
little?
Jack
He like
Talcott.
literally made sure he had a piece in his hand before he put it to his mouth and ate it.
Hold
Like,
on a
you see
second.
that.
No,
It's like it
it's on a short.
tastes
It's
like
different.
overcooked calamari. My favorite,
Oh God!
favorite delicatessen.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So it's just the way
Fucking
he's
dick.
going
When it's
about it.
harvest
there's
season,
nothing-
you got to chow down. You can't,
Listen.
squander the opportunity.
He's pretty talented, but the way he's going about and the way he's maneuvering is kind of just slimy. And it's a testimony to his character from what I'm witnessing. Jack and NPC both asked me to come over there. I wasn't even in this until I was asked. However, he keeps running with the narrative that I'm the parasite and only showed up because something great is on the verge of happening, which is a complete false narrative. But rather than check into it or ask questions, he just runs with these narratives. And so he's just trash. And just
Dick,
like the
I
rest,
should-
he'll be gone eventually.
I should get Rose to come up here because she could explain it better. But Dick, when you said that he gets opportunities and ruins them, Rose hasn't really gone in depth about this. She said she will. But when Jack went out there to visit Rose and Jason, Jack was given an opportunity to work with a very large YouTube channel, huge one, Pogo one, right? And when they connected Jack with this person, Jack immediately went to what he can do for this person. And he ruined a huge opportunity to spread his message. And I'll let Rose explain it to you guys, but you're right. And he's not telling you all the truth. So he's
He
not
already
telling you what
wants to
happened.
be a producer for Paul is because he wants to do his. Oh wait, for OTW, he wants to go back to helping OTW do the deep dive podcast.
OTW wasn't doing enough for Jack. OTW was not producing enough for Jack, doing enough for Jack. OTW was slacking, according to Jack.
Well, here's the thing: nobody can ever do.
And remember the game. OTW plays games, right? Because the whole realm and shit.
Nobody
Yeah,
can
Jack
ever
thought
do
that
what
game was
you-
about him.
Oh my god!
Like
Dude,
you know
Well,
that.
it's
Right?
not
like-
the wrong cycle because OTW is out in the sunshine enjoying summer.
Yeah.
Had it been a
His own
winter
talent.
engagement, there might have been more like production behind it and stuff.
I say this
Right,
now.
exactly. And maybe this game is actually me preparing for the winter, right? I know that I'm like a bear. It's like I know that I'm going to be spending probably 4 to 5 months inside the house because it's going to be too cold, and I hate snow. And I'm just like, I wish I was in the
Jack
United
fumbled
States
the
just to be
OTW
able to
off.
experience a summertime weather all year round, right? That is
Which
like
is a
one of the
good idea
reasons
on your
why I'd
part.
fuck off from here.
Oh,
Which is a good idea on your part to prepare for like streaming when you're
Yeah,
indoors.
so it's like, and I've never hidden the fact that I'm I'd say retro gamer, because I don't really follow the trends of gaming. I've always, everybody knows I play Magic the Gathering. I mean, I even came up with a game that was similar to this fucking 2 years ago with the
let's be
cards and
honest.
everything.
Let's be honest, the
train. I was on
fallout
the Landry
between
train.
OTW and Jack, because I was the first one to report on it, was
Well-
because Jack was confused until people started explaining to Jack what the game actually was.
yeah.
That the
Well,
game
I'm
was
meeting
like for
Jack
the
this
audience, for the viewers. The game was about everyone. And see, Jack, honestly, wholeheartedly, because OTW made that alliance with him and OTW was doing his thing, Jack literally thought that game was all about him and to promote him and be about it. And when people started
Well, he
explaining to
was
him,
the emperor of the
Right.
whole High Council. He was the highest
wasn't
member of the
enough.
High Council.
Well,
That wasn't
That
enough.
wasn't
That
enough.
was like,
That
that's
wasn't
fucked
enough.
up. That is
I
fucked
know.
up.
yeah.
and you
I'm
gave him the
Jack this
wisdom
week.
fucking stone. Of
And-
all
and
fucking people, you
I
gave
kept
him
telling
wisdom.
him that the game is going to give you even more credibility because it's going to give you power over the slaves. It's going to give you some sort of anchor. It's like it might be a game, but somewhere you will gain some respect
It was a
through
way
it.
for him to market himself, have
Exactly.
fun, coexist,
Exactly.
and collaborate.
It was
and
all
to
about
do something different.
marketing.
Yeah, and he decided that it
He
wasn't.
spit on the whole fucking idea when
Yeah.
he was the one telling me that it was a fucking awesome idea until he went to Rose 777s, came back, and then started telling me that I was a child wanting to play games. When the whole
Exactly.
thing was about him gaining more credibility and being, having a better standing in front of the audience.
Well, it was just another way.
I don't know. I guess I was having delusions of grandeur there or something.
Oh, well, you were lost in the sauce. That's why me and many people were like, "What is he doing with it?" But that's what I'm saying. I've noticed Landry has picked up that role, and
But
and
then
Jack
the game,
probably got-
but the
Jack
game
probably-
evolved, right? It did evolve beyond just the Jack Talcott. It became something even more interesting.
I don't think it was
and
ever-
I also believe that it's something that'll be even more successful than that Magic game I came up with or that other Street Fighter thing that I tried. And I did try to come up with things to try and entertain the audience, and it was every time it was shut down. So this time it wasn't shut down. It's being liked. It's a different dynamic. So it's a lot more inspiring, and it keeps my kind of like my artistic and creative part of myself fired up, right? And it just brings in new ideas. And it just like it's all coming together. It's actually going to be a real awesome thing.
Right. I don't know. The dude's trash. I'm excited though because Jack is coming down here this weekend. We're going to be hanging out. So I'm
that's the big
excited.
news. Cynthia has an interview with Jack.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I have a couple of things planned for us.
Well, are you gonna do questions where you said you're gonna let us
Oh yeah.
have questions for you? How are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do it
On
live
Wednesday.
or?
On Wednesday or maybe Tuesday, 48 hours prior, I'm gonna put on the community wall what questions to ask Jack. I definitely don't want to do it live with Jack. I'm not here for that, but just to kind of get to know Jack. I'm definitely excited to be meeting him and getting to see him.
Now, when Jack says, "What are you gonna offer him, Cynthia?" What are you offering him? Because that's
Oh,
gonna be a thing with Jack. What is Cynthia offering
oh,
him?
we got something, but I don't want to. I don't want to say anything. But we
Oh.
definitely have some stuff. I have a couple of surprises for us along with the interview. Um, and then where after that, we'll see. I'm not going to be seeing Landry. I think the dude's trash. I never want to see him. I never want to meet him. I think that his character is flawed
You
all the
think
way
he's
to his
using Jack?
core. I think he's using everybody. I think he's creating these false beasts with me, Steven, Chuck, you, Tommy, just to make a name for himself.
Yep, pretty much. That's it. He's riding that clout. He
And
wants it. He even admitted it though. He said, "I talked to my mom and told her that this guy was online every day, and now I'm working with him." Like you could tell, like the
y'all
big
know.
eye syndrome, the big.
Oh yeah, he's already enjoying this. This feeds him. This is what he desires. He loves this chaos. He's just another. But
So
he,
you're gonna do a live where you ask all of us to ask Jack questions, and you're not gonna be
well, I
biased.
wanted.
You're gonna allow both positive and negative questions. Like if people are like, "Hey Jack, you're a guy out there that obviously I'm not being mean, but you say you're a life coach, but your life seems to be in
Whoa,
shambles at times." Like that's a fair question, right?
yeah,
Like
you could. It's
why does
not a
he feel in the
vibe.
position to be a life coach when his own life has issues? I feel that's a fair question. Every
It's
when you ask that
but it's
question,
not a vibe. Yeah, it's gonna be y'all are gonna ask questions in the comments, and I'm gonna read them off to him.
you
And y'all.
think you could moderate Jack where he won't get eyebrow furrowed too much. I do feel you
I
could
think
do
it's
that.
going to be a different vibe in person. I don't even think Jack is going to have a situation.
I don't know. Unless you cuck to him though, because if you cuck to him, then yeah, you won't have a
Mm.
situation. But if you put pressure on him to where he has to be accountable and honest,
Why
then
am I
he
going to
will
put
get
pressure
eyebrows
on him?
furrowed.
Well, that's what Landry's there for. That's Landry's job. I'm not here to make Jack intimidated or make him feel unwelcome or make him
What if
feel.
Landry disapproves of the
I'm
interview?
just
Because
excited that he gets to see him.
Isn't Landry the one that gives Jack the go of who he can work with and who he can't now? What if Landry says,
Yeah.
"I don't want you to do this interview with Cynthia"?
Oh, I completely expect that to happen too. But he's that type of trash. Nothing he does will ever surprise me. I have
But Jack's going
completely.
out there to meet you though. You guys are gonna hang out, right?
No, well, he's not coming out here to meet me. He's just happened to be out here. And while he's out here, we're going to spend some time together. He's making some time to hang.
He's meeting Landry, huh? He's meeting other
Right.
people. Okay,
Hmm.
that's what it is.
And it doesn't even make sense why Landry wants to be a dick to me when we live in the area and is a creative person. Like OTW can testify to this. Is when you're a creative person on YouTube and you happen to meet somebody else that on YouTube is kind of creative too. It's cool to be there and spark ideas and bounce ideas off of each other and maybe even help each other. But this dude is such a dirtbag. I want nothing to ever fucking do with this guy. Fuck
Oh,
you.
What's up
speaking
with
of
so
being
cool?
creative, hold on a second, Cynthia. I got a new clip.
Fuck you! 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 Fuck you in the ass! Hey! Guess what I got in this bag?
Dude, fuck the day he was born. Fuck that guy.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, like he's like a Tarek. He's like a Tarek, like just trash.
Yeah, Tarek's trash for sure. By the way, shout out Bad Mystic 007.
What do you think of him, Snaps and OTW? What do you think? And not as a creative person as well as a person.
I think he's restricting Jack's ability to. I think he's trying to insert himself and make his own thing using Jack. That's what I think.
Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely, it's what he's doing. What about you, OTW? How do you feel about the guy? You hung with him last night, and y'all were strolling down memory lane of Jack, and he was soaking it up. Man, with a producer like that, you don't need an enemy. You got one in the house with that guy. And it was sad. It's sad though, because Jack really believes in him, and he's such trash. He's gonna let Jack down because he's already.
I don't see. I don't particularly cast judgment like in the same ways that others do.
Mhm.
I'm a long game player. You understand? So I'll let things play themselves out, and then I'll give my perspective, right? Because it's too fresh, and at the same time, I kind of see him like bexx, right? If you recall when bexx showed up when that was long before you did, Cynthia. Yeah, when she showed up, she was kind of new to the thing and everything. She didn't really know the lore or how the. Were you? I'm not sure. I can't recall.
It's exactly like what we're witnessing with Orthodox guy. Last night he posted on his shit, "Oh, I'm leaving the YouTube thing. I'm going to be taking a permanent break, blah, blah, blah." And then within 24 hours, he retracted that. So, I mean, these newbies that are dipping their toes are, well, what happened then? Because I saw the post of Orthodox crying saying, "Oh, I'm fucking leaving YouTube. I got shit life to do, blah, blah." Okay. I mean, you don't even have to tell us, dude. Just fucking don't upload. Because he's another cuck that starting to get a big ego, thinking he fucking knows what's up in the DEX, and he's learning real quick. He ain't fucking King Ding-a-ling.
Yeah, but here's the perspective, and I'll take it from like the experience that I've had with Flow State. If you go back and watch on the OTW Entertainment and News, I have pretty much like I think the 31st episodes of the Grand Rising Talk Show, and you'll notice that Flow State and I would collaborate a lot. You know, he would show up pretty much more often than not on the Grand Rising Talk Show. And I was like, yeah, I like Flow State and all that. And it was like, right away kind of like lean into whatever he uses to attract the people. I got caught up by that. But over time, and at that moment, I wasn't even actually playing a long game. I was kind of a newbie as well in the same aspects as Landry or bexx or any other person that starts broadcasting, and you get to know these people over time, right? So it's like, then you tend to become biased at one point, right? Because you understand how things function. So doesn't mean that I have a limited respect for a few individuals in the panelverse, right? And that is because I can hear fundamentally what the hell is going on, right? So whether or not people take me credible or not, that doesn't make any difference for me. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is what I take as credible when I'm out here. You understand? It's like, what am I getting from it, right? And I'm not necessarily saying that it's monetary. I'm actually out here for spiritual growth, and be recognized as an artist, because that's pretty much the fundamental and most important thing that I believe has always been on my heart since I started becoming a musician at a very young age. So it's always been like I've always wanted to be on stage. I've always loved the whole dynamic. Obviously, I like better working with other individuals who have the same level of competence, right? Because it makes it all that much better, right? And maybe even more or less a better even better, and the way I'll explain this is like when I was with other musicians that were better than me, it would upgrade me.
But did you trash them, or did you just work with them when
What do
you
you
were
mean
around
trash
other?
them?
Yeah, what do
Like,
you mean trash him? I tell OTW he's the worst broadcaster and a cuck all the
when
time.
you were with the
No,
other
no.
musicians,
There's always competition in the band.
okay, so were
It's a lot of competition.
Did y'all trash each other?
When oh yeah, but that was always during
Oh
practice.
yeah.
Fucking right, we did.
Hey, by the way, Modern
Well,
Man is
then
in the
you-
chat
then
right
you
now.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
look, listen to me, okay? When the drummer would like slip up during a fucking like you do like a little like drum pass, and he would never come back into the right fucking tempo. So I'd actually go off on him and ask him, how the fuck am I a better drummer than you when you are a drummer and I'm a guitarist? Explain that to me, because I'm not. We're gonna have a really bad day today, and it's always been like that in any band I've been, because I usually learn everybody's part in any song that we fucking play. So if I know everybody's part, if you fuck up, I'll hear it. I'll turn it back and I'll look at you and I'll say, what kind of respect do you have for the music? What are you, slacking off? How come you didn't know that part? So I didn't learn it. Why not? Oh, I couldn't hear it. Well, I'll show it to you then. You better play it right next time.
Gotcha. I don't know. There's just something about the way he hangs with people, and you happen to be in that. And I'm not saying what y'all are showing him isn't true or accurate. It's just, if this was somebody on my team that's supposed to be helping me in my show, I wouldn't want him hanging around people who are just not talking highlights of me, but instead making
Cynthia,
me
if it wasn't that particular person, it would be somebody else. See, you're not seeing this from a greater perspective. It's like, if it's meant to happen, it will happen. What shall be shall be. So that means that if it wasn't him, it would have been anybody else. Like you.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I understand that. I'm just saying that's a bad characteristic. Somebody on your team shouldn't be out there listening to other
But
people.
Cynthia, I would actually contend to say that you know, the fact that you had got poked it would show us that your lack of discernment and judgment, right?
That's absolutely fine. I'm not close to you trying to help your show grow. That's my issue. I don't care how you feel about me as a person, but as the person that's supposed to be on your team helping your show grow, I'm not going to hang out with people who are going to tear the person down I'm trying to help grow, because it's going to take that fire out from within me to want to help him grow.
Why? Yeah, but okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, from any other angle, this would have happened anyway. That's what I'm trying to tell you. YouTube is a really big place. I mean, if he didn't get it from this angle, he would have got it most likely from, let's say, Flow State's angle, and would have been manipulated in a different way to then go.
Manipulated in a different way is the word is a great way to phrase what I'm trying to say. He's allowing himself to be manipulated.
But that's to his detriment, or maybe his benefit. We will see. Right, because in the end, he is the one who's going to decide what he is going to do. You understand? So right now, he's collecting data. Isn't that like apparent? Should he
not be collecting data as a chatter or his own host? Why is he doing it as a producer for Jack?
Because he needs to see things from every angle to be able to be a better producer. Because he'll be producer? Yeah. And I think I would do the same, because I would want to have the tools necessary to be able to protect the channel and the direction that I want it to go in. So I see this more as a strategic thing than a personal thing.
Well, he's already suggesting he would help you with your work. So I see that as a personal thing in how he can benefit himself. I think that he never had true intentions of wanting to help Jack's show. I think he was just looking for an end. Hang on a second. I think he was just looking for an end to make a name for himself, which is not an issue. It's the way he's going about doing it. He's slimy and he's trash.
Look, Cynthia.
Okay.
He was the editor for Big Pogo Optic Flat Earth Jaren, and he's lying. And Z finally called him out. And you know, it's funny because he knows. Like, you guys are acting like he's brand new to this game, and it's like when Lena LCJC, right? He
Yeah.
fucking tried telling everyone she was new to the panel verse and this and that, and then she got caught in her lies over lies.
Snafu, I believe. Yeah, let me light you up. Let me light you up here because obviously I think you might be missing something here. The guy is making a documentary.
No,
okay.
Listen.
Listen. Wait. No, I'm gonna give you some candy here. The guy's making a documentary. There's going to be some sort of like the retards of YouTube or something, and this is going to be. I'm telling you, it has to be something in that sort of because I have this sixth sense about these things, bro.
No, I get what you're saying. No, I do exactly what you're saying.
I hear shit, you know, and when I hear shit, when it's revealed to me, I tend to, okay, I see now. I know what's going on. So I'm just waiting for the end results because I know it's in about a week from now.
And what's funny is
I'm very attentive. I'm very aware, and I listen to things.
You must have got optics, OTW, because I know exactly what you're talking about. So your sources are widening, and that's
no,
good.
Dude. I just have a high IQ, and I see patterns in things, dude.
Okay. Well, it's the zebra grazing in you, bro. That's what it is. It's the zebra grazing. I know. No, you're over target. You're over. And if you look at the Rose has mentioned the optics of what's going. You know, I'm just telling you guys. This guy right here is playing stupid. He's using Jack, but Jack. Here's the deal. Think of it this way: when Jack got clicked up with his little Antifa pals, you know, to get on camera, you know, to get tackled Cynthia, you know, for media attention, and then his little pals were getting more and more involved in shit that he was like, oh yeah. What'd he do? He broke away, and now other people have come to him. Jack is very easily used, and his narratives are. I mean, he admitted to me. I said, Jack, so in a police state world, a Jack Calcati world is the social credit score system, one world, one religion. And he said, yes.
Backstage.
He said, yeah, that's what he wants. That's what he. So I'm telling you, Jack is not. You guys are just being like he's not smart, but he's not dumb, but he's not smart. That's how I gotta like profile Jack.
So back to trash. So he won't even come up to the stage because he can't handle pushback, OTW. And
I want to ask about the calamari. I want to know what his eyes look like.
I find that interesting because the link has been dropped a couple of times, and I literally asked him to pull up, and he's not shown up, which I find very fascinating.
He did say, "How do I share stream to stream?" So is he on his channel live right now? I haven't looked.
Yes.
I haven't looked.
So he's wanting to do OTW. He's wanting to share stream to stream. He wants to have this confrontation while he's streaming. Clout riding, of course.
Why he's in control. He can't handle pushback.
Yeah, Cynthia nailed it. While he has the Nazi button, while he's in control,
right? But this is the only one that I Nazi usually is you or Cage or
you're Nazi fuck.
I don't Nazi really anybody else. Yeah,
right.
Because I like you. That's why I Nazi you.
And that's what I tell him. He's like, this is the safest place for him to be for actual neutral shit. Because that's what got me mad about Breakfast Tacos, guys. Because I destroyed Jack. Breakfast Tacos wanted to do the religious debate, and even Red 40 and others.
Hold on a second. I got to comment, because Neutral Ground is leaving, and I'm like, hello. Did you not listen to the beginning of the show when it says like out of this world? It's like, do you not understand what OTW means? It's like, and you're like revealing something to anybody out here. It's like, you people are so bizarre. Yeah.
What's hilarious is
that's pretty much why people watch us, because we are all pretty much fucked up and insane, and we got a loose nut somewhere.
Yeah, but let's be real. This has been a calm, collected, over optic stream so far. It hasn't even got Wild West. You had Rasta, the healing. You had people. We were talking about good subjects. We're talking about fucking the guy ate his boogers. We caught that, but Like this stream hasn't even gone wild yet. Like these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
this is
like,
like
We're on our
calm
best
time.
behavior.
Yeah, it's like
and then we are cupcaking. This is hug a buddy,
we're
fuck a buddy right now. This is what they want.
where were you guys like 2 streams ago?
You don't see me yelling at Cynthia. You don't see her yelling at me. You don't see this shit.
Tarek's dumbass isn't up here smacking. Yeah, this is a great live. Jeez.
My modern man did say in your chat, he's like, how do I stream to a stream? So
Yeah.
modern man, just
He's
click
not
on the StreamYard link and come talk
He's
to
not
us.
even- yeah,
It's like, you know, just right there, it's kind of like an oxymoron, you know? Is it modern man, but can't fucking, he doesn't know how to work a computer.
Well, he doesn't want to give you the content. He wants it all for himself. You sat on his panel last night, but he can't come sit on yours. This dude is trash. I'm paying attention to this type behavior.
Well, Jack is trash for allowing trash.
He you know, I mean, he doesn't like you know, me or anyone else anything. He doesn't like. There's no obligation for him to show up. I mean, not because I went over there that I absolutely need him to be here.
The
It's
insight though.
No, it's not that there's any obligation. There's a courtesy.
Wait,
There's a
didn't
courtesy,
Tommy?
especially if you're going to be, and if you can help give him content, why couldn't he come over here and help you give content? There is a courtesy that this young
I see the marketing aspect of what you're saying because of the cross promoting. Like you're on panel, your name is on screen, you obviously, you know, it's like there's double the audience. So it's that what I've seen from yesterday. I mean, and yeah, I mean, I was like, I would be the first to jump on panel. Like it's like yo, what's up, man?
I want to talk to him.
I would want more people to know about me and see my avatar and recognize me when I'm somewhere. And it's like the opportunities are always there to I guess clout chase, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah. He wants the content, but he can't. He doesn't want to have that.
Well, you gotta also realize, dude, he got destroyed. He got caught eating eye boogers, dude.
Oh, do you
I mean, this is really
doing
gonna be
OTW.
We're always doing buy downs.
Yes, you dumb fuck. Resto, molesto,
But
chesto.
keep this in mind: is like we're only 3. It's like if you buy down 2 other, you're gonna leave me alone up here.
Actually, that's what they should do.
I'm gonna like.
Show your great broadcasting.
I don't mind being alone,
Show
but
your
it's like
great
it's gonna be kind of boring there. I was
They should pay to get rid of
take
me
away
and
my
Cynthia.
toys. You're kind of you're gonna like you're gonna take away my toys, Resto.
You can always play my documentary then. The video that.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, you would be reducing us to watch Snafu's documentary. That's what would happen.
You would be surprised and actually be like, "Holy shit, this is good," as you usually say.
Oh, good God. Oh, good God.
Because you all.
Wow.
That's 20 minutes. Snaps. Come back at 12:53. Add 20 minutes to that. That's like 13 or something. What is it? 17.
What?
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
It did
20 minutes.
14, 20.
Yeah, 17.
What?
1:17 Eastern time.
117. Okay, sure.
I don't think I know how to count right now. I had a couple of doobies, and my brain is kind of like on retard mode.
The extra minutes. 11:54 here my time, so it's gonna be at 12:14.
Oh, there you go. I knew I was missing a couple of numbers there.
It's 1:14 your time. I don't know. I'm not typing.
I don't know why my brain always adds 3 to everything.
Okay, so while we're here, it's your pattern, it's your tism. While we're here, what do you? I know that you really like Paul. I do, and I know that y'all have a connection.
No, it's not more. It's not necessarily like. It's I respect the man.
Respect him, and
Yeah.
why exactly? What has he done to earn your respect?
He's enlightened me very much on a lot of things about myself. He was he led me to be able to turn the mirror on myself and look at like like that song, the Michael Jackson, "The Man in the Mirror." Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
that song makes a whole lot more sense ever since I met Paul. You know what I mean? It's really is about you. It's not about him. It's about what you can face and not face.
Okay. Do you think that he has that effect on other people?
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't.
Hmm.
Whatever other people get from Paul is not my. It has nothing to do with my experience. You understand? That's their thing. I'm not gonna. It's like, and if whatever you think might not be what I think, but I won't hate you for it. I just might not just like hang around or promote you, or it's like there are certain dynamics that I won't do. It's like, notice that on my channel, the only channel I promote is Proper Instruction Motivates People. There's a reason for that, and it's much more profound than just liking somebody. The message is a lot higher than just some sort of feeling. It's the fundamental truth behind it all that nobody wants to no one wants to hear, no one wants to listen to, no one wants to actually do anything in their own life to make a change, to make their lives better. They rather stay looping in their own fucking insanity and not make a difference. And just like it just doesn't change. So that's fine. I can understand that people like to wobble in their fucking shit, and that is fine. But I'm just not like that. So I'd rather respect somebody who's, more in tune with his own personal walk than somebody who'll just follow the fucking crowd.
I don't know, man. I noticed like yesterday when I was in your chat and I said something about him, doing drugs. And he was like, "Oh, come up. She wanted me dead." He completely created a false narrative of what was being said. I see him to be a very manipulative man. He did
But
that.
how many people have done that on YouTube so far? Haven't you already got like the gist of it? Haven't you already made like your like, I don't know.
Done what?
You're great. What do you mean? It's like he's not the first to do that. No. Many people do that.
You were saying how many people have done what? I'm just asking you to clarify.
Well, oh God, now it's like, you see, this is my retarded brain, because now I can't. You were just mentioning something about someone.
I was saying yesterday.
I was responding. Go ahead.
I was telling you yesterday when I was saying something in the chat about his prior drug usage. He was like, "Look at Cynthia down there in the chat. She's saying that she wishes I would have died." And that's not what I said. That it was absolutely nothing to say with what I was saying. However, he created the narrative. He created it effortlessly.
Okay. So what was the initial intent by posting his history of drug abuse?
He was talking about needles, and someone was like in the comments, Charles Darwin or whoever said needles junkies, and I said yes, black tar heroin was Paul's choice, and that's what it was. There was no mention of me saying I wish he would have died. There was none of that, but he created that false narrative, and that's something I see him do a lot, where he is the victim. And I wonder.
No. He didn't create no false narrative. Someone actually told him that to his face on his broadcast.
Okay, that I did not. I'm not aware of that. That has nothing to do with me. So it's like it brought up a trigger. But however, he was trying to create it like I was saying that, and that was inaccurate. So sometimes it seems like Paul deals with other things when he's talking. Like, I didn't say that, but he addressed it like I did. And he should be wise enough to know the difference between who said it and who didn't, and what was said and what wasn't.
Right, but there is a certain misconception of what, if you could tell the difference between triggered and passionate, you understand? Because there's a fine line between that particular, it's very hard to see the difference, but you can. You can act, yeah.
But is he creating that passion off of creating
Anger,
doing
anger, and all kinds of
anger?
different. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me let you finish.
Yeah, but you understand that wasn't that was a lie. I didn't say I wish he would have died. He was up here calling me a demon, come out who you really are. And none of that was said. To me, up there telling that lie was the demon. So you're calling that passion, and I'm having a hard time seeing it as that.
It's because I believe Paul takes the time to like kind of boil it all down to the same, a pattern.
Mm.
All right, so not to say that you're like you said or did not say, but the pattern that you show is the same type of pattern that other people have been, as bold as to say that directly to his face. So this is why I think it's either if it's a trigger or passionate, it's still a way of expressing that same pattern over and over again that seems to present itself and doesn't want to go away. Because instead of listening to the underlining message, it's more about the man. Like it's more about his past history. It's his drug abuse. It's all about him, but not what he says. And I'm like the other guy who's like, I listen to what he says and I don't give a fuck about his past history, presentment, or it's like I see beyond all that. I can see through that. If people can't see through that, then you're missing out. You're the one missing out. I'm not missing out.
Yeah, I don't think.
And I'm proud to see beyond what you understand, because it's exactly the same background. It's exactly the same life. It's exactly who and what we are at the essence, at the core. And it's what we all really want to be free of all of those mind games and all of those particular things that keep us trapped and imprisoned, not just in the place that we live in, but in our own fucking mind and heart. Because it's things that people say to you that you keep repeating to yourself and program your subconscious mind with, to the point where you think you are what those people say that you are. So this is it's a psychological fucking mind game that everybody's playing, but not seeing the actual impact that it has on people. Paul is not Superman. He is another human being, has feelings and things. And I believe that people don't really take that into consideration, because I think they want him to be some sort of fucking robot.
I definitely don't see any of that in Paul. I saw him just make up this lie about me and do it effortlessly. And I've seen him exaggerate stories and create false narratives about people, myself included, but I will only speak for myself. But I think that seems to be the great divide. There are people that align with that way of thinking and see him as good. There are people that see Flo as good, and others do not. And it's just a testimony to our personalities, who we are, and where we're at in life. But for some reason, the Paul lovers tend to want to bash everybody else, and I have yet to see too many Flo lovers.
I see it more as holding people accountable for who and what they are and what they do.
But how can
it's not bashing? It's like when you're not able to face yourself in the mirror, then it's when you get kind of ridiculed, and you end up showing yourself for who and what you are anyway. Sometimes we don't even need to say anything.
Holding people accountable for who and what they are. How do you determine who and what another person is?
All depending on what they stand.
On the internet, not in real life, on what they stand on the internet, right?
Would you really believe there's a difference?
Yes, absolutely.
You don't think that people will actually project onto the internet what their actual inner space is?
No. I think that they show you, like Wizards always saying, just 10% of the 10% of what's really going on.
That accumulates over time. I'll give
you an example. Yesterday, when you and Paul were on Modern Man's panel, it sounded like he was driving through a drive-through, and someone asked, "What are you eating, Paul?" And Modern Man said fries, and Paul said, "No, vegetables." I don't believe for 1 second Paul was eating vegetables. However, he could have been creating a false narrative that's not real.
Come
That's
on
how
up here, boy.
That's how I see it.
Wow, that's yeah. But see there, you know, and that's where for me I kind of like in the conversation I kind of draw the line because then I end up knowing where that's going to go. You know,
What do you mean what do you mean?
Well, because we obviously don't have the same perspective on things,
Right.
Right. And here's why. At least I'll say this. I have a really good tendency to recognize patterns. Everybody does, but people have like a faculty to do it, you know, a little bit better than others. So every single person that has ever been and constant a character on these panels have a loop. Okay. And I kind of like, I recognize their loop. You know what I'm saying? So once I've been able to kind of like size the loop, there's no way that you can, for some reason, that person cannot break out of that loop, you know. And I've seen it occur over and over again. Jack has it, Snafu has it. A lot of people have that loop, Cynthia. Even I have it at times. I even recognize it in myself when I do it.
So that would be the most interesting question to ask, right? What is your loop, OTW, Patrick?
Well, it's the position that I take, right? I loop that particular position. You know, it's like my stance when it comes to the interpretation of the Bible, my stance when it comes to freedom, right? My stance when it comes to the whole fucking shit show when it comes to the political industry and the whole corporation and the whole fucking psyop. It's just like it's kind of like for me those are kind of like my trigger points, right? I mean, you hear it in my intro songs. My worldview is expressed out there, completely open for everybody to
Did
know.
you write the lyrics, or did you write the lyrics on that AI thing?
I'd say 80% of it was written by my hand, and 20% I'd say is the AI helping with the structure, you know, and because all of it is it's all me, you know, it's completely me. It's just
I figured because
I don't just use one AI to have everything done. I use like 4 different AIs to get my music working.
Cool. Because when I think of you, most people are just narcissists or psychopaths on YouTube, and but you're not. I know that you're not. You're just an egoist. That's how we call it in Dutch.
Boy,
And you're right, because I've been told that all my life.
Yeah, but not in a bad. It's not a bad thing, you know. You're just very egoic. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Some people, you're such an egoist. Well, that's not always a bad thing.
I think it has a lot to.
What's that?
I think it has a lot to do with him being a dad and a grandfather. I think that gives you wisdom and experience that helps him process things, and some lack those experiences, so they don't have his knowledge.
That's not why he became an egoist. He was an egoist from birth, and that's the reason why he learned to play guitar, right? And it's not something that you become; it's something that you are, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I grew up with an egoist alongside of me, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. They just think that they are magnificent and great, and they want people to recognize it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's, you know, an egoist has a bad connotation. The word has a bad connotation, but it really isn't. It can have malicious effects, but usually it doesn't. You know, usually these people just become artists and musicians,
Well, you know what? I can't deny what you're saying because, I believe one of the reasons that I decided to do something out of the ordinary and learn an instrument was because I was going through a lot of rejection in grade school. And so my time to shine was in high school when my musical talent started to push through and overwhelm the bullying and all of that, because then things change. You become a little bit more popular, and then and ego is involved, absolutely, because then once you're praised and all the girls want you, and then it's like
you all girls want you, but you got some appreciation.
No, but even like, dude, I've experienced things where I've walked out of bars with two girls, and one of them was one of the girls that the drummer wanted to go out, take. What? Oh yeah, it's like I'm so bad, bro.
That's a big win, dude.
I know, and I rubbed it in his face too. That's how bad I was. So anyway, but you do become even more narcissistic because you go through a lot of rejection, and you tend to I guess that was the way I found to climb up on top of that, right?
The thing is, OTW, I never. Some people might misinterpret your egoism for narcissism or psychopathy, but I'm not a professional on this topic, but I just don't see that. I think you're just egoic, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it either. Honestly, and a lot of people have said that before.
Egoic people. So some people like to give the ego this how do you call this? This malicious sticker. This the ego is such a bad thing, and karma is a good thing. No, ego is the thing that makes you do stuff, right?
Right.
Ego,
What's the difference between ego and narcissist?
There's a big difference.
See, Cynthia doesn't even know this, and I don't.
There's a really big difference.
There's a really big difference. So, okay, I will tell you.
Is it that the way?
So, a narcissist doesn't have an ego, and an egoist does have an ego. The narcissist needs the appreciation for itself to project an ego, but it actually doesn't have an ego. That's what a narcissist is made out of. And an egoist is just somebody's, hey, look at me, I can do this. Don't you don't you think it's good? Don't you think it's and usually they are very good at what they're doing. And narcissists just need the appreciation. They cannot do anything.
Right. But the way egoist is said, it does give it a negative content, but it should be more like is driven by ego. Would be the better.
Well, no, it's not even driven by ego. It's driven by performance.
Well, yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's the difference. So the difference between a narcissist and the ego is performance. The narcissist doesn't perform anything, and the egoist performs something.
I agree, boy.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia.
It makes sense now, and I do see why you call OTW egoist. And to me, I would view Paul as a narcissist.
I didn't mean to go there, and I didn't see that, but
she's being honest, which is fantastic. Yeah.
When you were saying they want you to look at them, and they want you to see what all they can do, and I agree with that. However, I think the methods by which they try to get your attention is what also separates between ego and narcissism.
Yeah.
Yeah, modern man's talking about you, Cynthia.
Well, here's a psychopath. He's
live right now. He's live right now.
You'd rather talk about me than talk to me.
I didn't even know what
he's little bitch.
Yeah, I know.
I hear what you're saying.
Him and Orthodox MPC must have some
He's participating in yellow journalism.
he makes this statement, yellow journalism, like 15 times, I think, throughout this stream. It is so funny, dude. It's like, oh, well,
See, he'd rather make
I've found
content
my,
out of it than
hot
come
take.
and deal
It's,
with
yellow
it.
journalism.
He's just harvesting
Isn't that very
content.
exquisite of
Don't
me
give it
to
to
think
him.
that
We
is
were already in
yellow
the
journalism?
magic.
Doesn't that sound very smart for me to
I'm
say
just letting you know the
in my
optics.
little black man voice
Nobody
as a
gives
white
a
man?
fuck about this
I'm
guy.
saying on myself. I mean,
So he's just reviewing another thing. So
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even. Yeah, it's not even worth it, to be
Dude, I
honest.
got
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so now you brought in.
days.
So we learned ego and narcissism, and then you said there was also what else? Voy.
Psychopathy.
Psychopath.
Okay, now break that down, because everybody's always calling everybody a sociopath,
right?
psychopath, whatever.
Sociopath.
No, those are police people. The cops. Those are the sociopaths.
Okay.
The psychopaths have a different operating system.
Tell us more about it.
So do the granny panties.
OTW. I mean, what's your? I mean, I have a very clear view of ego, of the difference between egoistic and narcissistic. But here we go to the next phase, like psychopathy. Like, what do you think defines psychopathy in your?
Well, I mean, psychopathy here. Well, it's like if you're a psychopath, you have no feelings, right? Things don't affect you at a heartfelt level. You have no empathy, no compassion.
They
Okay?
don't care what they do to people.
And sociopaths, I think it's different. And I can't really tell you exactly like my definition of what it is, but I know it's just like
So let me
it's
tell
not
you
the same.
After your definition of the psychopathy, and I would agree with that, and sociopaths would be the kind of people that, if the psychopath who is in higher authority than the one beneath it, right? And the one beneath it would say, you say that I can kill him because we can't call him a human, we call him a cockroach. Now I can kill him. That is the definition of a sociopath, right? So it's the.
You also got your sluttiopaths like Lindsay.
Shut the fuck
ones
up, dude.
online.
We don't need.
There's
we don't need
sluttiopaths
to
too.
interrupt by now.
I'm contributing because it's real.
No.
Yeah.
Narcissist.
Yeah, she's also narcissist, egotist.
What
I don't know why you brought Lindsay into the conversation. We weren't even talking about her. So please carry on, boy.
Yeah, so I would think that the sociopath would only need the approval of the psychopath to perform atrocities. That's what I
So
think.
you
The
need,
sociopath.
they're just waiting for permission to do it, right?
Yep. That's the social. That's the social part of the definition. Right?
And the psychopath just will do it whether or not you like it, right? It's like, or he won't wait for permission or confirmation. He'll just do it.
Yeah.
Now,
And
are
he-
they in the ego and narcissist, or is this separate from? Like, if one has one, they usually have the other.
It's a slippery slope.
Hmm.
And it's
Are
also
these people good at masking? Like, can they mask who they are and their true intentions?
Of course they are. Yeah.
So then how can I believe anything of going back to what OTW and I were talking about, and I was saying on on this platform, you're only really seeing 10% of the 10% of who people really are.
Yes, getting back to that conversation. Thank you for reminding me. Over
Yeah.
time, there's an accumulation of information which permits you to see through the bullshit. Even if you do get that 1%, whatever you're saying, that 1% is accumulative. It'll grow over time. It'll become 10%. It'll become 50%. Eventually, it'll be like, that's 100% of who that is.
So
You understand?
earlier when you were saying, Paul saw the pattern, the other people that, felt that way, and they said that he wished he would die. But that was nowhere near my thoughts. So sometimes when you see the pattern, there's the one off from the pattern, and you're not given you're not even given the opportunity or chance for variables to come into your equations. You're automatically writing off. So when people like, I can see the patterns, like you're so focused on the pattern, you're lost touch of what is really there.
Well, I guess maybe there's I can't speak for him, so I can't tell you exactly from where he takes that particular perspective from.
But you had said, maybe he recognize, and you speak about the patterns you recognize in others as well. However, but that's bullshit, because I'm not saying your pattern recognition isn't bullshit. What I'm saying is it's dumb to only base it on that, because there are things outside of that pattern that happen, and y'all don't allow for that.
Yeah, but it's not just the patterns. There's a multitude of other dynamics that fall into play after, because things are revealed through repetitiveness, right? And the repetitiveness is not just the only thing that reveals things. Is that through time, the person, while they're speaking, reveal themselves to others as well, in the manner that they operate, things they do, what they say, how they say it, who they talk about. It's all an amalgam or a salad of different dynamics mixed into one bowl that gives you that perfect idea of who and what you're dealing with.
I just allow people to be who they are, and not assume I know, or I can predict their next move, or I know everything that's going on that's causing the type of behavior that is occurring.
So do you feel that you could be a psychopath or a sociopath? Cynthia,
No. You're talking to Cynthia.
I really don't understand what the definition of those two are.
That's why you're worried. Are you a sociopath or a psychopath?
I'm not worried.
You're not an egoist.
I'm not.
No.
She identified more or less as a narcissist earlier.
Am I a narcissist? When did I
No. I'm repeating your words, Cynthia. I'm not. This is not my perspective here.
When did I identify as a narcissist? That's what I was asking.
Well, when Voy pointed out the other two first parameters, narcissist and egoist, yeah, and you said, well, OTW would be the egoist, and I would be the narcissist in that particular.
Paul would be the narcissist.
Oh well, pardon me for mishearing then.
Yeah,
I was pretty sure you said you, but okay.
No.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
No, I didn't.
Well, because I think Voy asked you what you thought you were in that particular. I'm pretty sure you were relating it to yourself. Am I mistaken, Voy?
This is a specific reaction too, right? This is a very specific reaction. Yeah, that's a narcissist.
I'm a narcissist. I'm a narcissist. Cool.
Well, we all are in a way.
That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person.
I wasn't even thinking that at all. I was thinking, am I a sociopath or a psychopath too?
Well, maybe not a psychopath, maybe a narcissist or a sociopath, but not an egoist. You're not one of the extremes. You're in the middle there, so you're good.
Good deal.
Right, because not all narcissists are necessarily or inherently evil.
Well, it's the malice. It's the malice by what I judge people on in their malice behavior, and that's what I view as the narcissist. That is what makes someone, because they don't care who they hurt. They don't care what they say.
That makes one a criminal, right? And that. And not all narcissists are criminal, and not all egoists are criminal, or and not all psychopaths
I don't even necessarily criminal. They're heartless. They're soulless. Like I always call them soulless.
Yeah, that's a psychopath, right? That's a psychopath.
Yeah, they're soulless. They have no heart, no soul. They don't care.
Yeah,
it's all about them, how they feel. They'll pretend to be your friend and then backstab you so they can feel better about themselves.
No, but no. But that's also something that a narcissist does, and that's also something that that the sociopath does. So that's not a definition of a psychopath, but it's part of it. Yeah. See, that's why you're there. You're a narcissist. Just deal with it, Cynthia.
Well, I didn't say I wasn't. I was like, cool. I've never thought about it. I'm telling you how I always viewed.
What would you like to? What would you like to be in this?
Egoist, because I am good. I
Egoist.
can play the saxophone. I can edit. I can sew. I can do DIY projects. I have I have a lot of art that I can do and stuff, but I just don't share it with y'all because most of y'all suck. Because I
did suspect that you would be able to do that kind of stuff. So, but that would make you
I can garden.
artisan. That would make you an artisan, right? Yeah.
I can DJ.
So okay, we've defined Cynthia. She's an artisan.
Artisan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't even really care enough about a lot of stuff to partake in it, but I mean, it's pretty cool being the narcissist. I wouldn't mind being that for a while and see how that goes. Kind of change my mindset and be like, no, y'all do everything for me. See if that gets me anywhere.
Oh, let me tell you about narcissism and trying to be a narcissist, because I try to be a narcissist because my girlfriend at the time accused me of being so. And I was like, I was reading into narcissism. Like, I mean, I've heard about the term before, right? But I conflated it with egoism. And so I read into it. And the first thing it said, like, if you're a narcissist, you're not going to recognize yourself in this description. I was like, well, if I'm called a narcissist, why should I read it anymore? But I did read it. And the person calling me a narcissist was actually the narcissist. And so I tried to be a narcissist. The first thing she said when I tried it was like, no, you're just faking it. I'm actually unaware of what I'm doing, and you are aware of what you're doing. So you are more guilty than I am. And I was like, wow. So, that's my story. That's my story of trying to be a narcissist. You can't win from the actual narcissist trying to be a narcissist. It has to come natural or biologically. Well, this is just my story.
Is narcissism, though? I've also heard that narcissism is I guess, a default of a traumatic experience. It's not necessarily who they are, but who they developed into because of something.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think you're a bad person, though, even though I just defined you as a narcissist.
I don't think I'm bad either. Thank you, though. I think I am who I am, and like OTW is, you just have to stand out who you are. I don't have a problem looking at myself in the mirror because I do like who I see. I'm not perfectionist, not saying I don't have work to do, but I love the person I've become, and as I've gotten older and I've had kids and grandkids, I love myself even more, and I guess in a narcissistic way, and that's a healthy trait to have.
No, I think that's an egoistic way.
Oh.
But yeah, see, you still don't get it. But you're getting there. I guess you're getting there.
Well, I don't care about defining. I don't know. I don't care about that. I just enjoy spending time with my family, with my friends, with my grandkids.
Have you guys ever seen me paddleboard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, I have.
Je te filme.
Those legs are so stiff.
Yeah, OTW paddleboarding.
Dude, you need to bend.
Yeah, I'm a little stiff there. You can see that. I'm a little bit stiff. You know, you can see the lack of confidence there.
That's what gives
Yeah,
you
I'm
the-
insecure. You can see that. I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. Ew.
See, I've been on a surfboard since I was 8 years old, so I never did this stand-up paddling, but I know the board.
Well, this is it's like this is what you want to reach when you do paddleboarding. It's like you want to be standing up on it. There it goes. Wait for it. Oh, and I fall on my ass.
Yeah, that's
cut it off.
No, the person filming cut it off right at that moment.
It's like she cuts it off. But I don't think
that's why you need to bend knees on the board. Slightly bent.
Do you get waves? You don't get waves there, right?
No.
Well, only when boats pass.
No, he hit.
I'm not going in there anymore. There's too many flesh-eating bacteria people are talking about.
Oh, good God. Please.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me, right?
No, I don't want it.
That is such a freaking... It's such fear porn. If you ever heard of it, right?
People are like scratching their rocks. A dog licked a lady. She died.
You listen to that shit?
Get away from me.
You got to be kidding me, right?
Man,
now she's showing traits of what's it called there?
Yeah, like that water, like ugh.
There's a thing there that I can't.
That
God,
water's
why is
dirty.
Indoctrination?
No. I was gonna say necrophilia, but that's not it.
Oh hell no! What? No.
No. I'm looking for the word here. Please bear with me.
He's a French-speaking person. Cynthia, give him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
C'est ça mon problème.
I'm not scared of water. I just don't have to go in there, so I'm not going to go in there. I would rather go into an ocean.
How about these fish that will just jump into your urinal?
What?
How about these fish? Huh?
I'm trying to think. When I worked at the hospital, did I ever see anything with had to do with water? And I can't say that I did, but we also aren't near water. I never saw anything like that.
She's a land creature. She's a landlubber.
I'm an earth person. I'm an earth sign. Oh yeah, I can go hang out in the trees and the nature and the grass. I can go.
You couldn't climb a tree if I told you to do so.
When I was younger, I could definitely climb trees. I grew up in the country. My next door neighbor was
and she probably wouldn't climb a tree because you told her to do so.
Yeah, I had horses. I had cows. I had a bull. I had dogs.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. For
that sounds like a great childhood.
Yeah, and then you just hang out with the horses because you have to go feed them, wash them. It's a lot of time. And then the cows, you have to go feed them. And then always they want someone to talk to. So you learn to develop senses. Just also listening to the birds in the sky and seeing how nature moves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had guinea pigs, rabbits. And then my parents ate my bull while I went away for summer camp. I went away for summer camp and we had 58 acres of land. So if I didn't see my animals, it was no big deal. And we had just come home from camp and we were barbecuing and I was like, how's da-da-da and Miss Piggy? Because I had named every cow and we only had 8. And then I had my 2 horses, and then there was this neighbor. They were goat people. They raised goats, but they were elderly, and they had 1 cow, and she died giving birth to Sam, and they couldn't they were gonna have to bottle feed him and everything, so they sold him to my parents. So I got stuck bottle feeding him and raising him. He would come up to the school bus when I got home.
Right. You were MK Ultra, man.
Right, he came up to the school bus.
did you eat the patty burger before they named it?
Listen, so he's got horns. I've got weights on him. So, because I'm bringing his horns down, because I'm thinking when he gets big, I don't want him to get me. You know, I'm preparing for our life together. And I go away to summer camp, and I come back,
and you have him as a cheeseburger.
eating a barbecue, right? And so all my sisters, and I'm like, so how's Miss Piggy? How's Chula? How, you know? And then I'm like, and how's Sam? And they're like, oh, Sam.
Chula, you just ate a chula burger.
You know, he's like, no, he was like, oh, Sam's real good. Oh, he's good. And they're all like my sisters, and you know when your sisters are laughing at you, and you're like, okay. And then I keep asking, and I'm just like, no, well, I don't see Sam, but it's dark, so it's okay. I'm thinking in the morning I'm gonna go kick it with Sam, and then my sisters come in there that night, and they're like, you know what happened? We're like, we ate Sam. That was Sam. And, oh my God! I ran into my parents' room screaming and hollering.
That's I mean, I could understand. I mean, I would feel traumatized. That's why you have trust issues, Cynthia.
Oh
This is
yeah.
the reason that you
You
have
know,
trust.
this, you
Oh
know, that
God,
says
I
it
was
all, right
horrified,
there,
right?
man.
Yeah.
So then my guinea pig dies like 2 or 3 weeks later. I'm like, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't eating Wilbur. So I
And
just
they're like, no.
She thought her family were cannibals.
I just kept them in my closet, right? In a shoebox. And then of course, like a couple of weeks, he's
You
stinking
muted
up
yourself.
the house. And my parents are like, what the fuck? So anytime an animal died, we had to have a funeral. I'm talking like I wore my best dress, made a coffin, like it was just Tupperware. And I would make a cross out of some tree sticks, and they would all be there underneath my window, so at night I could talk to them. But yeah,
No, but that, I mean that would create some trauma and trust issues in me too. I mean, come on, that's
yeah, they still laugh about it. My sisters and everybody, they laugh about it to this day when we get together.
oh man, that's even worse. That's even worse. We have their addresses. I will visit these people. Come
So
on, man.
even though y'all think y'all are mean to me on the
It's
internet,
just
none of
evil.
y'all ate my pet.
Hey, we have to be nothing compared to this. I mean,
Nothing.
seriously.
I don't
I
even
mean,
care.
if I was ever ending up having to, like, if I was a child and I'd have to eat like my dog or my cat or something or whatever, and it's like, what are we having tonight? And my mother would say, "Oh, we're having Blackie tonight." I'm like, "What?" You know?
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. It's like, yeah, you get completely MK Ultra there. Because isn't that how they train spies and shit like that? Like they have them raise an animal and then they have to shoot it, you know,
No,
or something like
that's-
that.
no, that's-
There's a bunch of movies showing that
That's the IDF.
scene.
That's the IDF, dude. That's the IDF.
What's IDF? Well, it was pretty fucked up that they didn't explain to me about the
That's
circle
how
of
they
life.
call the army. That's how they call the defense force in Israel.
It's pretty fucked
that's-
up they didn't say something.
Listen, everybody has to go through that for 3 years after they're 18 years old. And this is one of the trainings in the first year. A little cat, and they have to eliminate the cat and maybe even eat it, right? That's an IDF tactic, dude. That's an IDF training.
That makes sense.
I think it's to remove empathy.
Yeah. Can you kill
Yes.
empathy?
Yeah.
Can you kill empathy?
Yes, that's how they do it. That's
Can
also
can you get it
that's
back?
also the
That's and they've done it to humanity all over the freaking Western. You know, we all eat cheeseburgers, and we all, you know what I mean? It's like the vegetarians, in a sense, they have a point. You understand? Because, well, yes, because there's no difference between a dog or a cow, right?
No.
It's just our perception of things. It's like, oh, it's okay to eat a cow, but it's not okay to eat a dog.
No, I'm saying it's different because you had to raise that animal and there was an attachment to it, and then you had to shoot and kill or eat it. Supposedly, maybe we don't know about the eating part, but that killed
Well, you,
empathy.
it's worse because you were deceived into eating it too. Nobody told you beforehand.
Yeah, no, fuck them. Trust me. I still tell them, but those little guys, they're never like they're like freaking 86 and still driving it. Because I used to tell them, man, I'm gonna put y'all in nursing homes and never let them turn y'all. But I can empathy be built back up? This is interesting.
Well, people that have been through that training, and that's only the first year, right? That's only the
Right.
first, and they're in the army for 3 years. So one can only imagine what goes on in the next 2 years, and then, after they're completely trained, a lot of people, a lot of these soldiers in the IDF, they go insane. One way or the other, or multiple ways to go insane. But a lot of them do go insane, and some people, instead of going insane, they confess, like, this is horrid, this is horrible, we should not be doing this, but everybody does it. I'm not making this stuff up. OTW knows. Maybe it's the first time that you heard it.
believe you. I'm just curious because I'm still wondering, was the empathy then ever truly snuffed out? If they're saying this is hard, we can't do this. And it's interesting to see how they went insane.
They use cats. They use cats.
They use adorable animals. Now, obviously, they won't do it with a cow. You experienced it with a cow,
right?
But, yeah, but they'll do it with one of the most adorable animals on earth, which is a little kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Sam was fucking cute. He had curly hair and everything. Interesting.
Yeah, it's one of the tactics that they use.
No, it's interesting to see if empathy is really, because I think some people are just not born with it. I'm not sure everybody has it, but I've never thought about. I just assume once people had empathy, they
Well, in general, these people, this demographic isn't blessed with empathy to begin with. But if there's some empathy left in them, this is why they do it in the first year. Yeah, just saying.
Yeah. It's obvious because probably they're going to have to do things even worse than that to humans, right? So they have to start at a small and then expand from there.
Oh yeah. They probably had to kill their partner who went bad, and they had to prove their loyalty to whatever entity they're serving. It happens all the time. They walk amongst us all the time.
I've noticed,
and we're naive to think that they don't. Or your little old neighbor who never comes out might not have a secret life.
They kind of look like us, and they walk like us, and they talk like us, but they're not us.
Trained to. They are definitely trained to, but they cannot be something they're not. I guess you can't be a fake narcissist.
I tried. I tried. Did anybody else try to be a narcissist?
I'm gonna try.
Try being a narcissist amongst narcissists. They will spot you, instantly. Like, no, you're just faking it. You're just. I did it, and this is my story. They will spot you instantly.
I think
and they will even blame you for trying to be like they are. What? You're trying to be soulless? No, I actually don't own a soul. You're just pretending to not have a soul. Now I blame you.
They can't be outdone.
It's a unique experience. Everybody, I would actually advise everybody.
I think people can sense authenticity whether it be something they agree with or disagree with, they can sense it.
I'm afraid
And to
so.
some degree, that's at least something. Even if they can't stand anything you've done, shout out to the chatters.
Yeah, but authenticity comes from being, people being real with themselves and others, right?
No, why do they have to be real with others if you're only real with yourself?
Well, because it's an actual it's the result.
You can never really
you're-
be real with others because others.
We're not disagreeing here. I'm just telling you, it's a result of what comes from what you do with yourself.
True, yeah, a result. But if they don't like you, they're not going to They're not going to agree with the results you have. So you're not going to be real to them. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I keep.
But
that
there are
in
many,
mind.
some people aren't willing to accept that there are many roads that lead to Rome. So and that's like a.
Cynthia is not as much of a narcissist as I.
What? Come on! Don't take it away.
No.
You don't be just up here playing with my emotions.
I know you're trying. But I tried it too. I know.
You just recommended everybody try it, and now you're trying to kill it. What the actual fuck? This is what I'm talking about. You gotta watch who you have.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta watch who you have close to you because they do have that power to take you off track and bring you down, or put out your light. And that's my issue with this modern guy, is that he is in that seat. If he was just somebody that was on Jack's panel, this would be totally hilarious to me. But I'm looking at him as a person claiming to be the producer that wants to help Jack and prove to everybody that something can happen. He's doing it kind of a sneaky way.
You mean like this right now?
Yeah. This is what he can come up.
He's lying, and Z finally called him out. And it's funny because he.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. He's listening to it. Oh, now he's speaking.
Dude, here's the thing. These people they just
Can I get
say
some
shit.
context? Is this
when I was doing stuff for Jaren, they act like I didn't. They try to pretend like I'm trying to hide these things. It's just funny. But Snafu, and this is the thing, OTW. I get that y'all think that he adds value because he's like a wild card and he's cringe. But dude, what I'm doing is I'm doing the opposite move, right? Where I'm like, okay, maybe we don't let these people like Snafu in, since all the rest of you can't stop doing it. You literally can't help yourselves.
I love new people.
Let Snafu in. You know what I mean? It's insane.
Lena, LCJC, right? She fucking tried telling everyone she was new to the Panelverse and this and that, and then she got caught in her lies over lies.
Snafu, I believe. Yeah, let me light you up. Let me light you up here because obviously
I'm being restreamed right now. Arpol, by who?
I think you might be missing. Arpol, the snitch. Arpol, you're a snitch, Arpol.
Arpol. So this is what I'm saying. This is.
Hold on. Everybody act normal, like we weren't doing anything.
Documentary.
No.
Okay.
I got
Listen. Wait. No, I'm gonna give. Sorry about that. I forgot to cut the sound.
He's just looking for content, and he's doing it a trashy way. I love how new people can always come in and take a group of individuals who have coexisted on some sort of space on YouTube for over a year, sometimes couple of years, for some longer, and think that they're going to dictate how everything does and they know what's done. The dude's doing this in a creepy, sleazy way. He's trash.
And
That's
it's not a disappointment. It's all I ever expected from this creature, individual.
Really?
Yeah.
I did it because he has a creative force behind him, but it's usually people who are creative for some reason lack that certain something that they always are chasing.
And he's not creative. He's the opposite.
No, he is.
Is he?
Yes, he can do that. Those videos just like Talcock Click Collections. His editing is very good.
Okay, I believe you. But
Yeah.
yeah, like it's like Joe Cool. I don't like the whole personality of Joe Cool, but
Mm.
I've seen his videos, and that's great editing. Even for the stupid thing that he does, it's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, not gonna lie.
Arpul, you're a little brat. And this, I love how Arpul is.
Destroyed. He got caught.
Go ahead.
I missed what he was. There we go.
Do you not know how? Hold on, I'll look you right in the eyes when I say this too. Because you gotta realize I'm not hiding from anything.
I'm not hiding
I
from
will
anything,
gladly
but I'm
eat
not
a
facing
nose
anything.
booger if it means that you guys will keep talking.
No,
about
that's
the way that you are.
little man lost again. Talking.
Whoa.
Oh wait, no, I was in the camera. Hold on, let me do it one more time. Full
Little
screen.
man lost.
All right. Oh, wait a minute.
If it keeps making you guys talk about me for 9 hours.
Yeah. See, there we go. Okay. See, he already gets it. He already gets it. He already got it. He already like figured out the dynamic and everything. But this is it. He doesn't realize that he's dealing with people that have experience.
That's what I'm saying. Like he
This
doesn't
is great.
even have to do it this way. He's being fucking sleazy and trashy about it, and that's a character.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Flow State.
No, see, that's the big kahuna y'all want. That's the big kahuna y'all.
Oh, we gotta
Oh,
check the
come
numbers again.
on.
Y'all better leave my homie alone.
No.
What? No.
You know this is fucking true.
No bullshit. What the fuck? All of y'all get mad at Flow State. I heard y'all refer
No,
to him
Flow
as the
State is exactly the same way.
as the same way.
He's
as
just
what?
better at it. He's just better at it.
Okay, I'll give it to you,
Flow
little
State
boy. He
will
is
not-
better.
not
Well,
eat
wait a
boogers
minute. Better.
online
Who
to
are
make
we talking about? Who's
fucking
better at it?
He's better at it than little man lost again.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah, you might be right. But hey, I mean, I'm just saying. You know what? I made a mistake. He did remind me of Flow State, but he reminds me more of Orthodox guy.
Man, how the hell is this little prick gonna tell Ortho what he should and shouldn't say? This is my issue. How do you step into a party and start dictating? Like, do you go to people's houses?
Yeah, but Orthodox
I
came
don't
in
like
doing the
this
same
out
thing,
here.
started fucking judging
Oh.
everybody, going over videos and fucking. It was
Oh,
the whole fucking bashing session. It was exactly what Paul and I were doing yesterday, but in a different form. We were doing exactly the same thing. Fucking going off on
No,
all
you
kinds of
weren't doing
YouTubers and
exactly the
and
same
giving
thing.
Orthodox
No,
guy the
it's
guided
not the
tour.
same.
It's like
No,
I
it's not the
oh,
same
please.
thing because it's not the same thing because none of y'all are producers. My whole is situation. You take out the producer role, that's a true statement. It's the same thing. Stop not factoring in the fact that this guy's supposed to be Teen Jack.
Well, what
helping Jack
difference
grow.
does it make? Okay, explain to me what the fact that he's a producer has anything to do with this.
Because you're not supposed to be shitting on your talent that you're helping grow. You're being counterproductive.
I
You
am?
think that- not you. Him.
Oh,
You're
okay.
doing nothing wrong, but
Yeah, I
being
get it.
you.
I get it. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Don't worry
So
about it.
Ricardo
Don't
is
worry
leaving.
about it.
Bye, Ricardo. Bye. Bye. Bye bye. Yeah.
Who's Ricardo?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, interesting optics. But yeah, it's just a new player, new blood, a new opportunity to interact with someone and handle. My whole thing is him and I are in the same neighborhoods. Like we're not too far from each other, and it would have been cool to have someone on YouTube that we could have actually done stuff together, creative wise. Especially to be having another creative person, and it just sucks because he's got a shitty quality. But he's really offended by calling him on the.
He could be new and old news in a flash. You do know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
And the only way he could keep himself alive would be pretty much doing like what Snafu and Cage does.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could see for the future because you're already shooting yourself in the foot right off the bat, right? It's like, okay. And I already see a different dynamic playing out in the background.
Do you?
Yeah, I told you I listen to people when they speak. They reveal themselves. They tell you the truth, and you just have to listen. You just sometimes just discard it, like the theory of the red car. The red car.
Yeah.
It's like, when was the last time you saw a red car, Cynthia?
Today?
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, it's mine.
I think Cynthia.
She has a red car. What were the chances there? What were the fucking chances, man?
Like what? Come on.
She owns the red car. She is the red fucking car.
I better not go back down there.
You're the anomaly in the Matrix. Fuck, man.
Shit, my Daisy's all tricked out. She got new shoes the other day.
You're not gonna tell me that you drive a pink car and not a black car.
No, a red one.
Actually own a red car.
I drive a red one with like little sparkies in it.
I know, right? Yeah. See. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's got black with red leather stitching.
Oh, that's so sexy. You didn't have to sell it to me. Yeah.
Yeah. She's sweet.
Yeah, see, Snafu.
Weekend.
OTW, you fall asleep on your own shit. Yeah, and guess what? I could still hold an audience of about 40 people while I'm sleeping, bro. And you can't even have 5 people watching you while you spurg out your shit on. Doesn't that tell you a lot?
That's.
Are you?
I could be sleeping and people will still be here chatting it up and fucking just like going on and on. It just like doesn't.
Just when you wake up, and
I wake up, everybody's like,
just stop the stream, just like it's right.
I just end it. It's like whoever's speaking, whatever. It's like because some people are so long. All right. First of all, sometimes it does happen. It's like, and it's when I do the long streams, like when I do 8 to 10 hour streams. I'm a guy who wakes up really early in the morning, and when it's kind of like around midnight, I start like fucking falling asleep, man. So, but usually when that happens, there's like people talking at that particular moment, and I'm like, I know that I'm dozing off, and I'm saying, well, I should end it, but I can't end it now, man. It's like everything's on fire. So I was like, I have to let everything play itself out,
Yeah,
that's just how I am, man. I'll just let things go because
that's not a bad thing. You don't have to excuse yourself for that, right? That's just how it is. And I mean, some of these people want to get into the panel, but I would rather have them not be on the panel because we're just having a good vibe, the 3 of us, right?
Oh yeah.
We don't need the logical spark or the Simperius or this group people. Nah, please, nah.
You're being so delicate about it, boy.
I'm not bored yet. I'm not bored yet.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate because I look at the character and it's just, I mean, it's a creepy, cool. It's not a cool way he came in and did that. He's be acting. From my perspective, and I wouldn't want anybody like that near me because they're gonna turn on you in a second. I mean, anybody can, but it's so obvious.
What do you mean link is not working?
They've
you
been
type
saying-
in the thing.
No, the link that Nightbot is showing is, I don't know, it's a YouTube link, not a StreamYard link.
Oh.
Yeah.
YouTube watch. What the hell?
Right.
What is that?
That's fucked up.
Well.
Oh no!
Okay, hold on. Let me fix that. I don't know what happened there, but okay.
Boy.
So
I think something's about to go down.
Yeah, you guys are right, man. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird.
I might leave in a minute or two because
Yeah.
of the it's
Craziness.
I did have a good time with Cynthia and
And I'm still not sure, but I'm gonna look those up. Like it just seems like a lot to know those definitions. I just usually gauge by people's characters, and I call them different things.
yeah, well, that's okay. I mean, we're just having fun.
Yeah, it should be fixed.
It is fun. I enjoy good conversation and respect in the conversations. And I do think that there are times that there's magic that is flowing. I've seen it here a couple of times today, OTW. However, when other subjects are introduced, it does tend to fuck up the flow. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. Sometimes it's a necessary thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the beauty of the broadcasting. And everyone has their own different points and views and their ways of doing it, OTW. And I just don't understand your buddy Polly boy's got to be a dick all the time and make up lies. I don't know, but it seems to be a thing. Just like I get trash for flow state. It's okay. You should get it for Paul. It is what it is.
Yeah, looking at the numbers, flow state is at 44 and you're at 34. So that's not too big of a loss. That's just
it's not a very big difference, but it's all right.
No,
I'm not competing with him at all.
Well,
I know, but still, there is some competition.
Actually, you've been doing better numbers until probably the last 5-10 minutes. You were actually at one time, like I think almost 20 up on him. And I'm only looking at that, just gauging on time people go live, who's on panels. And it's in the conversations. It's when we have these authentic conversations, people tend to tune into that more.
Well, you see, and you know why the numbers went down? It's because we're not entertaining the other dynamic that's going on right now with the Landry character.
Right. But
so therefore it's a good sign, right?
Right.
Yeah,
and
it's a very good sign.
And you opened it up to entertain it. He just chose to go over and take it to his platform and to benefit himself from my perspective. And I'm seeing that as a bad character.
And also,
well, I mean,
he hasn't been streaming for 2 weeks or a week, and now he started streaming just after you started streaming. Yes,
he did that again last night.
Yeah,
that's typical.
Can this guy analyze me? Does he want to analyze me?
Hello, hi.
Yeah, hi, boy. What do you think I am?
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Oh, I'm God. Sorry, I thought you would know who I was.
Is this guy talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Are you going to analyze me or?
Well,
because it's not even. I'm beyond a sociopath or a psychopath. I believe it's my God-given right to abuse people. No, I'm not a kike. No.
Yes, you are.
I just believe
the only demographic that would consider itself beyond it is the Hebrew people.
No, or the Catholics who killed all the Jews and killed all the pagans and killed everybody. So I mean, we should have finished the job with the Protestants too. We should have finished the job with the Protestants too.
Me after you.
Yeah, I'll talk over you because you're beneath me. Like I said, like my God-given right is to abuse you people. Yeah. Like that's why I'm here. Blame God for bringing breath in my lungs, for prophesizing, predicting me.
Diagnosed you.
Sir, yeah, please diagnose me. Diagnose me as a living God, sir.
Can you let me speak?
Diagnose me as a living God.
I diagnosed you instantly?
Yes, as a living God. Now kiss my feet for freedom.
Come again.
I said kiss my feet for freedom.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
No. If you think queer state or any of these queers that you have on these pussies are dude, these pussies are.
Is this personal? Is this personal?
No, this is not personal. I like abusing people. It's fun.
Well, I mean,
no, it's fun. Just like when I was in 7th grade, the reason I got into wrestling is because I like to smash kids' heads into monkey bar poles.
That actually,
like, what do you think about that? When I was 7, I like taking kids' heads and the monkey bars and smashing their heads in the pole. How do you feel about that, sir?
That actually states my definition.
Yeah, exactly. How are you ignoring the fact that you did another
No one can ignore how fat you are, dude.
No.
Again, I'm still
talking to yourself. OTW, you pulled another
talking to
goblin.
I was talking to Yeti at the same time I was on the stream.
Logical the YouTube
I was talking to
lawyer
Yeti
was.
at the same time I was on the
Bro,
stream,
you
dumbass.
to yourself
I was on
arguing with-
Z's stream at the
Bro,
same
no,
time, you
dude,
moron.
OTW
I was on
clapped
Z's
you.
stream at the same
Now
time
he's
I was
gonna
on
deny-
here,
Now you're
moron.
going to deny what OTW
Oh, I did
called
not.
out.
Why
You
don't you
caught
ask
it.
Yeti to bring up his
Hey,
chat?
we all saw.
Why
Dude,
don't you bring
Yeti
up
was trying
Yeti's
to
chat? Why
fucking
don't you
tell
bring
you.
up Yeti's
Yeti was
DMs on
trying
his?
to tell you it
Ask
was
Yeti to bring up his
stream.
DMs.
Hey,
Ask
OTW,
Yeti to bring up
you
his
might want to
DMs on his
remind the
Discord.
people what you caught
Ask
the
him to
other
bring
night
up his
with
DMs
this
on his
fucktard.
Discord. How I was on
Hey,
Z's
that was
show
OTW, not
at
me.
the same time I was
OTW did
talking
it
on
twice
here.
now.
At the
First
same
goblin
time,
to drunk.
Snafu, I know you want to worship me. I know you want to come up here and worship me and have my attention, Snafu.
That
I know you
were
want my
literally
attention.
talking to a fucking video, bro.
I was talking to Z.
You were screaming
I was
and
talking to a recording of
and
Z while on
interacting,
his
yes.
show, talking to him about how I was talking to a recording on your show.
No. You thought.
Why
it was
don't you
cool.
ask Yeti?
You
Just like
thought-
no,
yeah,
you did it.
Yeti told me
Just
that you
like
were
no,
stupid
of all
fucking
the
not
things
paying
that you say
attention.
on here, right?
I got the DM, motherfucker. You want me to show?
Yes,
Yeti
show
was trying
Yeti's
to fucking
DMs.
tell you.
Yes, show
Yeti was
Yeti's
trying to
DMs.
warn you,
Yes,
bro. You're
show
looking
Yeti's
stupid.
DMs.
You're looking.
Show
All right,
Yeti's
you know what,
DMs right
OTW?
now.
He's gonna
Show
deny
Yeti's
what
D-
you caught. I'm gonna let
Show
OTW.
Yeti's DMs just like you said
caught
you
that?
know who I am.
I don't believe
Show
one
Yeti's
bit. I
DMs
think
just like you said
OTW
you know
caught.
how to dox me.
No,
Go ahead, Snafu.
No.
Yeah, you don't know
got
anything. You're a
caught. You
fat
got
pedophile
caught
that's
being
in the
a
hospital.
retard.
You're a
The
fat
only difference is
pedophile in the
Goblin was
hospital.
drunk when he
You're
did
a
it.
fat Arab
Goblin
pedophile in the
was drunk.
hospital.
Fuck you! 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 Fuck
What
you!
is
in the
your
ass!
excuse?
Hey,
Goblin was
guess
drunk.
what I
He's
got
a
this
fat
bag?
pedophile
Goblin
in the
was drunk.
hospital.
What is your excuse?
You're a pedophile in the
I thought
hospital.
you were a lawyer.
How many tubes
you
get shoved
talk
up
to
your
a-
ass by
Hey,
nurses
I thought
every
you were a
day?
YouTube lawyer, dude.
How many
But
tubes
you
get shoved
talk
up
to
your
a
ass
fucking
every
Z.
day by
Hey,
nurses?
Z,
How many
the real
tubes get
Z.
shoved up your ass?
Maybe Z will
How's
come
your
on panel so you
colostomy
can
bag?
have that conversation.
How's your
with
colostomy
the
bag?
real Z right now.
How's your colostomy bag?
Hey, Z.
How's your colostomy bag?
Or OTW, throw another AI
No,
up there.
before this is my show. This isn't an OTW show. This is my show, Snafu.
Talk to another
Snafu,
person.
this is my show. That's why you came up
I
here.
just wanted to
You
let
came up here
OTW
for my
remind it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
You came up here for my attention, bitch. You came up here for my attention, bitch. OTW, no. You came up here for my attention, bitch.
Bro.
No one got caught. I'm asking you to bring up Yeti's chats.
Yelling at a
I'm
video.
asking you to bring up
You
Yeti's
got
chats
caught,
while I was
right?
chatting with him
It
while
was
I'm here with
hilarious,
you.
actually.
I'm just asking you to bring up
folks,
Yeti's chats.
OTW is the one who caught
I'm
it.
just asking you to bring up his DMs.
OTW caught it. Hilarious.
On what?
Hilarious.
On what? That I was on Z's show at the same time I was on your show, telling him that I was yelling at a replay of him on your show.
Interacting with the fucking shit.
No, Snafu. If I was interacting, Snafu, if I was interacting with it, why was I talking to Yeti in the backstage on Discord at the same time?
Making shit up.
Why do you want me to show his Discord chat with me?
Bro.
Do you want me to show the Discord chat, Snafu? I can send it to OTW. All I want to risk, OTW. Can I put a OTW? Can we put up here a wager? Can we? If I show these DMs with Yeti showing that I was DMing him, saying I was.
No,
OTW, can I address you or no? Because I'm going to make you some money. OTW, I will give you $1,000 if Snafu shoots himself on stream with a 9mm.
Will you knock it off? That's not going to happen.
No, I'm asking. I just want, if someone's going to question, I want them to die for being wrong.
You know what?
Yeah,
that's all I want.
Fucked up. You're fucked up.
No, it's not fucked up. If you are going to run your mouth and you're going to be wrong, you deserve to die for it.
You're saying fucked up shit to have
There's no fucked up shit. What is fucked up about if you're wrong, you should die for being wrong?
Well, as a lawyer, you should know that
again, all I want is someone to die if they're wrong.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
No,
You know,
that's
we're
not
not on.
stupid.
Yes, it is
And the
because we're not
one,
on
He got
Squid
caught,
Games.
bro.
somebody is,
He's in damage control.
This isn't Squid Games, right?
No, like, what does he think I'm gonna just go off myself for being truthful? Like, he's an idiot. He got
You know,
caught, dude. You caught him, bro. Not
I
me.
mean,
This was you. This was you. You did it again, though. I got to give you props.
I understand that,
And here's the thing
you
about
know,
Yeti. I don't talk about private conversations, but I got the DM from Yeti saying, "Bro, he's stupid. He's not paying attention. I'm trying to warn him." So even Yeti was like literally trying to tell you, "Bro, you're making yourself look stupid." So like the fact that he's trying to, I just didn't want to bring Yeti's shit because Yeti, I don't talk to Yeti all the time. It's just once in a blue moon, but. Yeah. If you want to bring that up, I'm not going to bring DMs, but I could counter with the DM showing you that exact moment where Yeti's like, I'm trying to warn him and he's not listening because we
like
all witnessed
he
what he
wants to
did.
show it. He's saying that he wants to show
Well,
it.
I
So
could show. I could
I'd
show
like to
where
see it.
Yeti and I are talking, but I would get Yeti's permission first. I will, Yeti, if you're listening. I know I told everyone, but I will show because even Yeti said I'm trying to warn him, and it was funny that we all witnessed it. I was like in disbelief. I'm like, OTW did it again. He did it fucking again. How? And you did. You did it. He didn't know, bro. He didn't know until after, and people finally told him, bro, you look like a dumbass. Like you were literally talking to a recording. And then now this is his damn makeup store. Like you caught him black and blue. We witnessed it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I did catch him, but hey,
I get it.
He's
but if
he's
he wants
allowed
play
to
the
deny
Yeti
it
game,
and go ahead and fucking like try and cope, but that's all
and
right.
I'm not gonna throw Yeti under the bus. So I'll get Yeti's permission, but I'll tell you right now, yeah, the DMs from Yeti the day this was going on was like, I'm trying to warn him, and he's not listening. Because Yeti was trying to get me to go up there and say, "Hey, you're talking to a recorder." Because apparently Yeti does like this guy. I don't, but even Yeti was like, "Yeah, this guy is not paying attention." And now his lie, and that's what I'm saying. This is a YouTube lawyer, folks, who is so high strung he had to come yell, and OTW did it again. I don't know how you did it, but he literally yelled and talked to the Z recording for like 30, 40 minutes.
It was good.
It was good.
It was good. So now that we gotten that out of the way, let's see what's going on over at our friend's little thing there. I think he's promoting Jaren.
What?
Who's this?
Well, I don't know. He's got like this big. This is what's his name? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
I thought him and Jaren were done, is what he told Z.
Well, for some reason, like the date that's there is it's 2021. Why is he going and backtracking all the way there?
Again, well, he was very uncomfortable. Like we knew where he came from and who he edited for. Shout out to Mad Mystic 007 and the Zebras grazing, going after pogos. But we tried to, and then he kind of admitted it to Z. And Z called him out and was like, "Oh, so oh my God, you're Jaren's editor and you're hiding it?" Of course he was hiding it. And if you watched when Z was questioning him, he got all uncomfortable. He didn't want the people to really know that he worked with this guy. And he kept saying, "Oh, we had a fallout. We had a fallout." And so I think there's narratives in play now on his side with him and Jaren because he is still Cupcake. He's worried about what the others are going to say about him. And now that he got caught eating eye boogers, I mean, he's a very, very professional.
Dude, can you speak like English?
Boy, you're a fucking
Instead
cupcake.
Instead of Ebonics, speak English.
Boy, you're a cupcake. Is that
Dude,
English enough?
No.
You're a fucking cupcake.
It's a question.
You're a cupcake. That's English.
Only a
U-Y-O-U R-A-R-E.
I'm a human being. I'm actually a human being.
C-U-P.
Unlike
C-A-K-E.
you.
I used to
There is
spell
some-
C-U-P-E.
there is some cake
but I learned I was
factory.
spelling it wrong. So it's C-U-P-C-A-K-E. Hooked
There's
up
some
phonics works for me.
There's
Fuck off,
some
boy.
anti-cake agent in me, but the cake is you.
Boy, you're a narcissist.
Hey, you're not, I mean, you are the
Boy,
cake. You're not
boy,
cooking.
you're a narcissist,
You're the one
right?
being cooked, right?
Are you a narcissist? Are you an old man
You're
loner
being
with no
cooked.
women in
You
her
are
life?
being cooked.
Are you? Hey, what do they consider old men lonely like you that use
Do you want
YouTube
me
for
to
therapy?
diagnose you? Do you
Like,
want me
yeah,
to
no. What is
diagnose
your
you?
diagnose? No, what is your
Whether you are an
diagnose?
egoist?
Are you
Do
an
you want me?
old loser man
You just
with
asked
no
me a question,
family, or
dude.
you're like Jack,
That's
no
okay,
family,
dude. I will just
no
shut up. I
people in
will
your life,
let you
just
have
this
the stage,
internet
and
is
will
all
have
you got, right?
there will be nothing for you
Just
to
this
talk
internet
about.
is all you got, right?
Do it. Do it. See, I told you so.
But shout out Mad Mystic 007. She,
See, I told you.
others. We knew the
I
optics
stopped
of these
talking. You
pogos.
stopped talking too.
And this motherfucker clamming on Jack. There's more
Yeah,
optics than you guys
give
think.
us more of nothing. Give us more of nothing, because that's
You
you're
don't deserve
very
nothing. You're
you're
a
very
fucking
proficient
you're an
at
old
giving
man with.
everybody
This
nothing.
is your therapy is YouTube and these panels. This is your therapy. You know it's true. That's
Dude,
why you're
you
laughing.
wouldn't know
You
what
know it's true.
therapy.
You know
You
what? If I
wouldn't
were to
know
say, hey, how
therapy was
about Snafu goes out and shows you a little personal of my life, people in my life, give you a little taste of Snafu's personal life, and then we say,
dude.
hey, boy, do the same
That's
thing.
about the
You
last
are a
thing you want
loser
to know
failure
about.
with no one in your life, nothing
The
to
thing
show,
is,
and nothing. I can
thing.
show you people in my life. I can show you stuff. I can show you things I have obtained and
Yes, keep
achievements.
on talking.
You can't.
I
All
will.
you haters talk all the shit, but I really just
That's
look
okay.
at you as
That's all you can do.
fucking
Surf
retard.
on my wave.
I look at most of you as
I've got
retard.
more energy than
Cupcake.
you do, and I
Boy,
know
you're an
the
old
looch.
man that's
I
lonely
know
that
about
uses
looch,
YouTube
and
for
I can give you
therapy.
so much
And you're
looch.
such a loser.
Yes,
You're a foreign loner,
I
dude.
have the
You're a
most looch
foreign
in the
loner.
world,
You're
dude.
not even in the
My
American or
looch
Canadian
never
league.
runs out. That's why you run so hard
You
on my
are a
wave, dude.
foreign loner. Go find a foreign bitch. Get off YouTube for a day or two. Do something with your life. Do something, boy.
Thank you for the
Something.
advice. Thank you for the
You should
advice.
take it. You really should. Because all you haters think, oh, snafu, snap. But you know what? I always
You
do
call
end up
me a
showing you
hater?
things in my life.
You call me a hater?
That's why the truth
Are you
show is
calling?
so
Did
huge.
you just call
Because
me a
I have
hater?
expanded. I have done my
Did you
job.
just
You
actually
all
do that?
fucktards can discredit all you want, but
Did
I'm
you
good.
call me
The
a
zebras
hater?
are grazing everywhere. You, my
Man,
friend, are a loner that
listen to
you're like Jack
yourself,
Talcott. Your
man.
family probably isn't in your life. You have no
Listen. You
woman.
cannot even
Your
listen.
kids don't want nothing to do with you, most likely, if you have them. And the thing is you use YouTube as your therapy for acceptance. And that's why you come on panels a lot more.
Thank you.
Running
Thank
your
you.
yapper because you're accepted.
Thank you for the
So
diagnostics.
I'm glad. And that's why I
Thank
laugh when
you.
OTW says,
Thank you for the diagnostics.
Imperius
yeah,
coming
dude,
in
I
with the
got the
$2
DM
super
too.
chat saying, I'll show the DMs so Snafu can off whatever, I won't say that thing, on air, but that won't
Dude,
happen.
I'll
I
ask
don't think
Yeti
that'll
for.
happen
I
here.
will ask Yeti for permission. But
You
I
already
got the
busted
DM
your
from
own.
Yeti
You
telling me to
already
go warn
busted your own
Imperius what's
jewels,
going
right?
on,
And you're
and then I'm sitting
Johnson.
there saying this is
So
funny,
I mean,
watching him
you're
talk
pretty
to
much
himself.
lost.
And then
Physically,
if Yeti says, yeah,
there
he
is
won't.
no.
He's
There
not
is.
paying attention.
Is
So
that
now all of a
why you
sudden,
call yourself Snaps?
he changed it to, oh, I already knew. Bro, replay it, dude. We saw him. He didn't fake that shit.
I should feel sorry for you,
He didn't
but I
fake
don't.
that shit, dude. He
I
fucked with
should
talking
feel
to a
sorry for
recording.
you, dude, but I
Boy,
just don't.
your therapy sessions, dude.
Don't even mention my name, dude.
Boy needs
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
attention.
don't do it.
Boy, let's give Boy all the attention he needs. What do you want, Boy?
Now you're there. See, that's where you are.
Jack does not dye his hair, he claims, but his hair is very dark, while his beard is light gray white. But yet he claims he doesn't dye that hair. I don't know if I believe that.
Talk louder. Hey, talk louder, bitch. Come on. Can't you speak over me when I'm not speaking? No, you can't. That's the answer, right? I do feel sorry for you, Snafu. I'm not going to pray for you, but I do feel sorry for you. And there will be people praying for you. You know that. But it's just
Boy, how long have you been a loser loner? no family, no wife, no children. How long have you been in that loser loner apartment of yours by yourself? And I noticed that now you got YouTubers.
I actually share my opinions.
Now
I
you got
share my
YouTube for
life.
attention.
I don't do it.
Yeah, now you use
Was it
YouTube
an
as your
actual?
therapy.
Would you like
I
me to
see a
answer your
lot, like
question?
Venus
Would you
Cupcake
like me
does
to
it.
answer?
You do. Like
Would
you
you
could
like?
tell the loner
Would you
losers in
like
life that
me
use
to answer
YouTube
your
for
question?
therapy, and
You
then you could
don't,
tell
right?
those who don't.
And
And
that's what's
boy,
wrong with you.
you're
That's what's wrong.
definitely one of those profiles that is a loner loser that uses YouTube as therapy.
I do feel sorry.
I know you do.
I'm not praying for you though.
I could care less if you pray for me.
And I don't care for you. I mean,
Your life is an example. Hey,
you
you
think
know what?
that
I
you
just like
talk about
Jack
my
wonders
life.
why. Hey, Jack wonders
Imagine
why his
that.
family will never
Imagine
be
that.
in his life again.
Imagine
Boy, you
that.
could sit there and talk all the shit you want, but in the
You
real
cannot
life
even
thing,
imagine
you
that.
know I'm telling the truth. You're a loner old man with no wife, no kids, no family, and no matter
And
how much
you
you talk
think
shit,
there's
you know
something
I'm
wrong
telling
with
the
that,
truth.
right?
You
You
know
think
I'm
there's
telling the
something
truth.
wrong with that.
Well, yeah, it just means you're a beta snip piece of shit that has nothing in life. Like, at least I got friends, family, people, achievements, goals. I live a life other than YouTube. Y'all can talk shit all you want, but I do. And what's hilarious is you loner losers on here. See, I deal with the whistleblowers and journalists, so we
But,
do have to do in real life shit,
but
versus the
now,
digital shit. But
but
I
now,
notice when we profile people
but
like
now,
you,
but now,
losers like you, who are
gozer, wat nou?
loners,
Wat
bro,
ben
who
jij?
you will die alone just
Wat
like
ben
Jack
jij ook
Talcott.
alweer?
You will die
Oh,
alone just like Jack Talcott, and you know that hurts because it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. You know it is.
and you make it sound like it's a bad thing, right? When the same
Well, I
thing,
just think it's funny
when
because
the
that's
same,
why
you,
that's why you gravitate to YouTube.
you cannot even
That's
have a
why this
conversation.
is your therapy. This is why you
Yeah.
come on panels because this is all you have.
And that's why you
This is all
overtalk
you
me,
have.
right? Because it's my therapy. You overtalk me, right?
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Maybe you
I
should
get
try
it. No, I
IRL shit.
understand.
Like
I actually
maybe go
truly
have a cup of
understand what
coffee
you're saying,
somewhere. Maybe talk to a woman. Maybe fucking do something.
dude.
Maybe do something with your life.
Oh, grappig. Dat is zo grappig. Yeah.
OTW, why don't you go over there on his broadcast and talk to him?
Hey, I'm trying to promote him here. You know, he wants clout. It's gonna give it to him. No,
That's what I'm saying. Why don't you go have a powwow with him?
again,
Have an honest
I'm about to
powwow
shut
with him.
this down. I was like, I might be back later on, around maybe in 2 or 3 hours from now. I was,
Well, I recommend you guys go watch that documentary on psychedelics. It's Rasta brought good topics up today, and it
Dude,
covers everything.
I don't care, dude. Anything.
Boy, if you want to work on your in real life,
Dude, it's about you.
I'll life coach you,
It's
boy.
about you. I don't.
If you need life coaching, I will help you. I'll life coach you.
That's about the funniest thing that you said today.
I will life coach you, and I will fucking make you realize there's a life other than YouTube.
You should.
I will show you that there's a
You
life other
should
than
see
YouTube.
yourself after the first day of life coaching me. Okay.
You know what myself is.
You know what the therapy is gonna
Real
be, right?
whistleblowers,
It's
real
gonna be
journalists,
6
real
feet
fixers of
down.
men.
It's gonna be
Zebras
6
grazing
feet down.
everywhere, man.
And
This is a
you
job.
and me
You people like
will
you
blaze.
who have no family,
You
no
and
friends,
me
just like
will
Jack.
dig that grave together.
Jack can turn a button
And
on
there's only one
and gives
person
him the
lying
false
down
sense of
there,
security of
and it's looking like a zebra.
having people or something in
It
his life.
looks
Same
like a
with you.
zebra that's
You're
lying
not.
in that
You
grave,
just
dude.
turned the camera on. Now you got.
And therefore, I
I
feel sorry
expose
for your
scumbags
family.
like
I
all
don't
of
feel
you.
sorry for
I
you.
expose scumbags
I
like all
really
of
don't
you.
feel sorry for you. There should be people praying for you, but it's just not my people.
I think there's many people praying for me. I think there's many people
I know,
lining.
right?
I
There's many
know
people
there's many
praying for
zebras
you, right?
grazing out there.
It's just not
And I
my
know
people.
real whistleblowers, real journalists, real
Imagine the
fixers
people
of men.
praying for you.
I
If
realize
it's not my
transition of
people,
powers are happening, and most
not
of you
my
guys are
people, but there's
ignorant. I
people
realize
praying for
most
you.
of you guys are
Where do they
ignorant of
live?
the optics happening right
Where do
now.
the people live that pray for you in Tel Aviv? Yeah.
Hey, boy, where's your wife or kids or family at? Why don't you? Hey, boy, where's your family at? Wife, kids, anything. I know you're a loner. But you can't. Again, I'll show you some of mine. You show me some of yours. I got a life. I got an IRL life. You got a loser life of a single loser man that just waits for these panels so you could have something to do for the day. You're a fucking loser, bro. You laugh because you know deep down it's true.
Hey,
you know deep down
Snafu,
it's
answer
true.
this question, dude.
You know deep down it's true.
How many people come to your live streams?
It doesn't matter. Do I need
How
them
many
to?
people come to your live streams?
Enough.
4 people is enough.
Hey! How old is the truth, yo?
4 people is enough.
Hey, boy! How old is the truth, yo? Hey, boy! I have a life other
I'm
than
sorry
YouTube.
for you, dude.
I got family. I got friends. I got I got things, achievements, and goals. What do you have? You're a loser that has no family, friends, or life that turns on
prey
YouTube
animal. You're a
to
zebra.
feel
Once you're caught,
appreciated.
once the tiger bites
You know,
in the ass,
when all this is over, you could sit there and think about what I
pretty
said
much bacon
because
after
you
that,
know
right?
I'm over target. So if you want to change your life
Nah,
around,
dude, you can't
you'll hire me as your life coach.
project yourself
I'll
as a
charge you
zebra
very little.
and say
I'll
that
make
you're
sure it's
old.
a monthly, probably like $19.99 to life coach your ass. I'll give you that deal.
What's that?
$19.99 to coach your ass a
No,
month.
I was talking about you. I
Yeah.
was talking about you. You cannot talk about yourself, can you?
Well, when you sit at home after the cameras are off and you realize that Snafu hit you deep with truth,
cannot even talk
when
about
you're sitting at home and you realize Snafu told you the truth so deep that you're sitting at home like a loser waiting for the next panel to come on,
other people,
then maybe you'll be like, I'll hire him as a life coach. Because I will improve your life, boy. I will improve your life, boy. If you need it, and I'll do it.
Dude. Yeah.
The offer is yours. There's opportunity for you to take. $19.99. I'll life coach you.
Cooperate with the 777 like you do.
That's fine. I know you're gonna be sitting at home.
I know
you're gonna sit there and say, "Damn, Snafu is right. I'm a loner man."
Yeah. Turn that broadcast up. You know the name.
The optics are high.
Say it loud. O-T-W. Let's go. Came from the static, flame in the tone. Crashing through the signal, now they all feeling blown. This ain't no stream, it's a throne on loan. An OTW in the zone alone. No cap, no script, no safe format. Just facts, just wrath, yeah they swing like that. Every word hit heavy like a baseball bat, while the rest sounds sweet like a TikTok brat. I ain't here for the clout, I'm here for the war. OTW kicking down every front door. No breaks, no breaks, this broadcast raw. Make the net look small like an iPhone 4. OTW, we breaking through. Static in the sky, got the whole world glued. This, that, heat.
Whoa! Cage is in the backstage. He didn't let him up. OTW for being a Nazi.
Too loud, it'll seal your doom. They talk real
Cage has something to say to you, OTW. He's been waiting patiently.
You don't blink, don't fake, don't jive. They the pulse in the storm, the reason you dive. I seen the clones try to ride that name, but the soul ain't there, just hype and shame. Every bar, every flame, every claim they tame. While OTW wild like untamed flames. So salute the cast, respect the sound. They orbit the top, never touching the ground. You tuned in now, better write that
That's right, Cage. OTW doesn't want to talk. He's being a Nazi. Cage is in the backstage and wants to talk to you, OTW. The optics are high.
What the rest too scared to name, and they rise from the ash like it's nothing strange. OTW, say it true. Podcast kings ain't nothing to prove. They don't chase likes, they just break rules. While your faves fold up like cheap ass tools. OTW, this ain't no fluke. They build what others try to reboot. From the ground to the stars, yeah, the voice is brute. One truth,
Hey, boy, I know the truth hurts. You're a lonely old man. Just sit there today and think about everything I said. $19.99 for your life coach lessons. And OTW, Cage wants to talk to you.